Like, no, that's Jay. I was like, yo, it's so funny because I tried making you Bart and you were my mod. I was like, all right, let me make Jay a mod because I tried to make you a mod during the stream and it would not let me. That's why you have the artist next to your name because it genuinely would not let me make you just a regular mod. I'm like, bro, this guy's gotta have two things by his name. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, and hold on for a second, Zach. All right, guys. I meant to do the stream a while ago, and when I was watching Zach stream, I randomly had the idea just to tell you guys who I think is the easiest to hardest, and if you don't agree with me, cry about it. But I'm also in a Discord call right now, so you can join and debate me about it if you want to. But yeah, let me rank everyone, and let me start up the music. Hopefully this is low enough so you guys can also still hear anybody in the party. I almost turned into Trey right there. All right, but the problem I'm running into right now, Zach gave me a good idea. I wanted to split this up into five categories since there's a good bit of people. So we'll do it like this. We'll do easy, take some skill, then medium. Why is it like that? Doesn't automatically center it. Center the take some skill. Maybe if I... No, that looks horrible. Don't worry, you can talk now, Zach.
I didn't even realize I was muted. I was really talking to you, man. I wasn't. I was really reading something off my like Twitch activity, and I just completely blanked.
Don't worry, it's all right. And Zach, could you check one thing for me? Because this is hard to do with the music. Can you just tell me if you look at the stream, is the music pretty good? Like, can you hear the music and hear yourself?
I'm gonna go. I'm on my laptop right now. I'm gonna go to your stream right here.
All right. I also gotta bring it up on my phone. I also need to get the charger for my phone. That's the only way I'm gonna be able to see chat since I'm gonna be switching around so much. But yeah, guys, I have the tier list right over here. I forgot to put it on. How's it going, Silent? We got, instead of medium, make it getting there. Ginger's F tier. This isn't a tier list based on, like, you know, how good the characters are. It's just easiest to hardest. Well, I think it's easiest to play, the hardest to play.
In my opinion, at least. I think I sound loud enough. I'm pretty sure.
Sound loud enough? And can you still hear the music?
Yeah, music's good. That's what I think. No, from what I heard, Senior's F tier. I don't know. Listen, AM's AM. I gotta admit, AM is the aux queen crutch. I'm not gonna lie. You gotta put that aux queen.
Man said not a tier list. It's easiest to hardest tier list. Don't worry, Silent. It's not like the one you made. It's not like the one you made, Silent. It's not gonna be too much diversity. Put Chloe and Ayla. I don't think Ayla is gonna be lowest tier. I don't think Ayla's easy. I think Ayla.
She gets shooting touch.
No. Hey, I'll explain that later. Hold on. Let me just figure this out. In between medium and hard, I feel like it should be some sort of hard. Like, not take some skill. Medium. Effort. I want to put the word awareness. Or what is a good word for you got to understand matchups. Not matchups. Maybe. You got to understand other characters. Challenging? Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Comp.
Yeah.
Comp right there.
This man, Zach, has a colorful vocabulary. Challenging. All right. Can you hear the music in the video, though, Zach? The music I have playing in the background of the stream?
Yeah, let me check again. I'm just going to mute my mic real quick and blast my laptop so I can hear it.
Guys want Chloe and Ayla and easy. I'm not going to lie. I think Chloe's one of the easiest characters in the game, and I'll explain my full reasoning on that in a moment, guys. Once we get down there, but the first one on there's Amanda. So there we go. Easy, take some skill, medium, challenging, hard. And we're gonna rank everybody just... So this is how it's gonna be. I'm ranking them based on if you choose them, is it easy for your team? Like, is it hard or easy for your team to really win the game, do anything, compete? Are you able to play your role efficiently when you choose that character? I'm looking at it in that nature. Like, if you chose Amanda as small forward, would you really help your team as a small forward as Amanda? Like, is she easy in that regard, or is she very hard to really contribute to the team? Medium. You say Amanda's medium? And that man Zach just checking out the sound real fast. I just want him to check out the sound.
Yeah, it sounds good to me. I mean,
sounds good.
I think I sound like the people join. They sound good. The music I can still hear. Yeah, I had you like blasting. I probably woke up my dog, but
don't worry, it's all right. Good. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I need to put my phone on the charger because that's the only way I'm going to be able to see chat while I have this up, and I got to switch things around all the time. So I'll be right back. Yeah, Zach can Just talk to them, Zach, on who you would put Amanda.
Amanda? I don't know. Amanda's very weird. I'd probably put her on like medium because she's kind of like a watered down like shooting guard. I think it's what a lot of the old small forwards are. They're kind of just like watered down. Like if you go to Amanda, right? She has what? She has shooting touch, fade away, cut in, quick jumper, shot fake step, jab step, off ball cut. That's literally basically Kim. That's basically Kim but ass. Like, I mean, she can contribute. I mean, if you're Trey running 100 jump shot block hard, she might be a lot better than if I run her.
All right, there we go. I had to put the phone on the charger. What this dude say? Hold on, guys. I gotta open up chat on my phone since I'm about to be doing a lot of stuff on my PC.
I also have chat up on my laptop.
Nice. Man, Zach's already ahead of me. I'm gonna have to go to my Discord real quick. So and get this man Zach a new mic. So Zach, where'd you say you'd get Amanda to? So why are you saying Zach needs a new mic? Can you not hear him well? I can turn it up a little bit more.
No, it's probably 'cause I'm on my phone right now. I turned my PlayStation off to let it not explode.
There you go. I'll go -4 decibels. I just don't want it to clip. I don't want his sound to clip me. I'm avoiding that. And then I think the music's still fine where it's at though, the volume. I think it's still maybe a little bit right there should be fine. Medium. You're still saying Amanda should be medium? Hold on. I still didn't access it on my phone yet.
No, I think Amanda's good in medium, to be honest.
Amanda?
Yeah, or challenging. Because I was saying she was a watered down Kim. All her skills.
The thing is, when you play small forward with Amanda, though, you're just shooting mids. You can also shoot the wide open threes, but your main goal is to really get points on the board and just to keep getting those twos. I don't think it's really that hard. The problem with Amanda is that you're not going to be doing defense with small forward. And then it begs the question, who the fuck is your other teammate if you're not doing defense? Do you have a shooting guard who's scoring all the points, but then why are you Amanda? And then do you have a point guard who's doing defense, but then, like, I think that's a better situation. It's kind of, you wouldn't really get a defensive point guard, though, with Amanda. I mean, no, that's the best situation. I wouldn't say Amanda's hard, though. She's not hard or challenging. Really, for your team, you just want points. Her defense is, by the way, this is why I also have this, guys. When it comes to comp, so it's medium when you're a main scorer. Yeah, I would say, I kind of agree with that, but hold on. Let me show you guys something. This is why I have this up too, bro. This is why I also have this up so we can look at their skills real quick. Because also, all her skills are very simple. All her skills are very, very simple. Well, not very, very simple. Let me not say that. There's some people in this game who are crazy simple. But yeah, shooting touch, fade away, good skills to score a 2, cut in, another good skill just to cut in. You can use quick jumper straight off of that. Like, all of them flow together. Shot fake step, yep. And then she has jab step, off ball cut, and then down tilt finesse. Like, all of these skills flow with each other. There's some characters in this game where their skills do not flow with each other at all. But all these skills flow with each other. You can get points on the board. It's all just for scoring. So the way she plays her role, she plays it well. It's just a little bit harder to kind of play. This is difficult now. What do you think, Zach?
For Amanda, I don't know. I feel like she's an easy skill set.
Yeah, it's easy skill. See,
but to be effective,
this man messed me up when he said medium, bro.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I literally said it when you told me to talk about it. I don't think she takes that much skill to play.
Yeah. Like, Amanda's pretty straightforward when it comes to the small forwards. I think Joey's harder than Amanda, my guys. I think it's harder to play Joey than it is Amanda. Amanda's straightforward. All you gotta do is just score the 2. That's really all you gotta do. There's a lot of bad Amandas out there, but when you play her the way she's supposed to be played with her skills, it's so easy. It is so easy. It's very easy. Even bad Amandas are like, they're somewhat good if they just stay at the mid. It's easy. So I'd say, where'd you put her, Zach? I'm debating between medium and take some skill. Like, low, medium to high, take some skill tier.
I feel like take some skill.
Yeah, take some skill. Yeah,
I would say she is free to play. Sorry to cut you off. She is free to play.
I'm trying to think easy now. Okay, I'll say take some skill because she does suffer on defense for your team, right? She's not the best defender. She is a small forward, so she still has pretty good defensive stats. Not the greatest, but they're still pretty good. But she's still relatively easy, though. It's Amanda. You just have to score the ball. She has everything towards scoring. So I'm going to put her and take some skill. Honestly, I may tweak it. She may be an easy by the end of it, so we'll see. We'll see. Without quick jumper, you need to focus on making shots to do quick jumpers. Struggle guarding Amanda even with Jack. Yeah, it's so easy. Like, it's easy. It's pretty easy. I might put her down a little bit. Honestly, I think she's low easy tier. We're going to have people above her in easy. I think she's low easy tier. You agree with that, Zach?
Yeah, I feel like she's probably one of the easiest characters. Like, after seeing, like, if you have shooting touch and, you know, quick jumper, I feel like you're automatically just one of the easiest characters to play. You got to pass and just run away. Like, and you're scoring 95% of the time. Yeah,
she has all the scoring moves. She's like, and she's a mid. What's her mid? I have her 4th prestige and it's 215. Yeah. 4th prestige level 1, 215. Yeah, that mid. She's making that mid. All right, next is Big Dog.
230 at 5-star. I'm pretty sure.
229 maybe. I think that's the max. Yeah. All right, next is Big Dog. For Big Dog, I already thought about this, bro. I'll put him in challenging. And my reasoning for this is because Big Dog is a passing big. He doesn't have all those skills to let him just... Hold on. Do I still have it on the tier list for you guys? I have it on this. My bad. But I put him in challenging. Every character is easy. Ghosty, you're not wrong. When I was looking at 3-on-3, every character is pretty easy, but I'm looking at it in a way... Can you really do your role when you choose that character? How easy is it for you to do your role? Big Dog is a center. You need to be able to get boards, and you also need to be able, well, get boards. You got to be able to defend the hole. And yeah, what are the other? I'm not a big main. So really, to me, you guys just look as, to me, bigs look like people who just need to rebound the ball to me. You rebound my bricks if you're a wallet big enough. Yeah, but the thing with Big Dog is he has mostly passing skills. It's a little bit challenging because he doesn't have all those skills that the other bigs do to either defend the hole or, you know, to get amazing rebounds, get amazing box outs, anything like that. You want to do one position at a time? All right, fair. I'll put Big Dog back. That's actually a good idea. We'll do one position at a time. We'll do all small forwards. Small forwards, I would say, are probably the easiest out of all the positions to really play, but we'll do one position. That's not a bad idea. So now the next small forward would be Carter. Carter, I think everyone knows pretty much where to put Carter. I would say Carter's hard. Carter's probably one of the hardest characters in the game. What do you think, Zach?
I'm looking at skills right now. His quick step, manual layup.
Yeah, I'll bring up his skills for everyone, bro. I'll bring up his skills for everyone real quick.
Deny, intercept, touch pass, layup pass. Even his passives, I mean, passives are solid, but if you're going off based off of just the skills, I mean, he really can't create his own shot.
Yeah, like skills and attributes. Look at his attributes. Doesn't Carter have one of the lowest mints out of all the small forwards?
I think so.
Yeah, Carter's so hard, nobody plays him. Exactly. Like, it's kind of even hard to build him. Carter's hard as hell. He doesn't have much work, but his passive. Yep, exactly. And look, like, they could have made his mid-range higher, but the fact that his mid-range is relatively low compared to other small forwards, it's difficult. He has a decent steal. I believe his steal's the highest out of the small forwards. I can't remember. Or does Jesse have higher? It's somewhere around there.
Lose is the highest now.
Lose is the highest?
I'm pretty sure. I think if you pick intercept.
Oh yeah, I forgot intercept boosted. But yeah, and then, you know, his speed's also pretty low. And he has passing skills, guys. You know, when it comes to passing, you got to be pretty fast. You got to have control of the court. He does not have any court control because he's slow. He's a slow character. He has good pass, but he doesn't have that court control. His defense isn't as good as Jack or Lou. And what'd you say? Ox should be and take some skill. Hold on. We still on the small forwards before we get to Ox. And yeah, like, his 3-point isn't nothing to write home about. He's a small forward, so his stats are pretty balanced. He's more towards passing. You know, playing the passing game. His skills are all about passing. And as a small forward, do you really want really Carter there, you know? Carter, well, no, I need to stop saying it like that because we're judging them on how easy to hard they are to play. He's hard to play because of his passing. You're playing a small forward, but you also got to play as an all-rounder with all these passing skills. You got to play the small forward role with all these passing skills. You got to think about that. He doesn't have manual block. I don't think he really has any blocking skill. He has intercept, deny intercept, and then yeah, deny intercept and resist face up is only 2 defensive skills at small forward, which is tough because he's supposed to be, you know, a defensive playmaker. That's what he's supposed to be, and he only has 2 defensive skills, and then everything's basically passing, and he doesn't have any good scoring moves. So Carter's kind of just there on the court, and he doesn't have any buffs for his team either besides the little you get your stamina back. I don't even know how to properly use that. I think Carter of manual would be great for his P6. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, Carter's just hard to play because it's hard to really contribute to your team when you are Carter. You're kind of just standing there on the court trying to get those, you know, little stops. You're not getting any stats on the board, by the way, when you hold your hand up. So you're really just, and it's kind of hard to keep up with people again with Carter because you're slow. There are better people to be in this game who are faster, who can do better defense. And that's really what it comes down to, manual block. Yeah, Carter doesn't have manual block, so it's kind of hard to guard certain people. You can't really guard dunks. He's not really the best defender at small forward. I think he's like 4th or 3rd because he's lacking in defensive skills. So yeah, that's why I'd put Carter in hard. You agree with that, Zach?
Yeah, like back off you. Like basically like when you were saying like his best skill is like deny intercept. Yep. And that's saying a lot. Like it's a great skill, but I mean he genuinely, like, for you to cook with Carter and score, you have to either be a wallet or have the IQ of, like, LeBron himself.
Yeah, you have the IQ of a god. You got to make use of that layup pass, which, by the way, a lot of people have layup pass who can use it way better than Carter can and who are way faster than Carter. So Carter just is hard to use, especially in this day and age. Carter's just a hard character to use. All right, my boys. Our next small forward, William. No, the next small forward, it's Jesse. Yeah, I didn't skip any other small forward, right? Yeah, it's Jesse. So Jesse's new, the newest character who came out, and it's a little bit weird. I actually am a little bit confused to place Jesse. I would say Jesse, she's challenging. She's a challenging person to play. She's not like Amanda where she has crazy amount of skills. She has a lot of positioning skills. So hold on, let me go over to her skills real quick. She has a lot of skills that can get her open, but not a lot of shooting skills themselves. And I'm not talking about P6 Jesse. Let's keep P6 out of the equation, my guys. Let's only talk about P5s. All the P5 skills. Let's keep the P6 out of the equation. So let's look at her skills real quick. So she has a lot of stuff where she can position herself. Like she has crossover, stop drive. She has, pull up, that's just shooting. Behind the back. So there's 3 of them. There's 3 of them where you can cook up somebody and get yourself positioned right. And then she has pull up. Is it just pull up? Pull up and drift shot. Not counting P6. Pull up and drift shot are her only 2 skills that she can use that, you know, helps her score a little bit better. Pull up's pretty good, I guess, with her cross up. And drift shots, I guess is all right. But to me, it feels a little bit hard to score with Jesse. I don't know if it feels that way with anybody else, but to me, it just seems hard to score with Jesse compared to other small forwards. Her moves don't seem that game changing. When you choose Jesse, I feel like you're mostly choosing her for her passives, and she's an all right all-rounder. Most of her skills are slow, drive speed, raw, is slow in general, yeah. Challenging, yeah, she's high challenging, yeah, I'd say she's challenging. I'm happy you guys agree. What do you say, Zach?
In my opinion, I feel like she's not as challenging as people are making it seem. I feel like because she is a newer character, everybody's like, oh, she's challenging. But I mean, she can basically play both sides of the floor, like a lot easier than most people. I mean, she has offensive skills. She can create her own shot with crossover and stop drive. She can pass out with kill pass. I mean, if you have any basketball IQ, you can use her little behind the back pass thing. Was that drift pass or whatever? Drift shot?
Yeah. Drift shot out of any situation.
Drift pass, which is one of the only people to use it. So you can go for a shot or you can pass out of it once you do that move.
True. But I want to go back to what you said about playing both sides of the court and the drift pass thing, right? The thing is, people have to process whether it's good to use drift pass or not. And compared to other small forwards, like let's say Lou or Jack, they don't need to think about that. They have other skills that they can use, and they don't need to think about their teammates' positionings. So with Jesse, the fact that you need to think about how your teammates are positioned and use that drift pass and make sure they're able to score. And also, Jesse has a harder time on defense than compared to Jack and Lou as a small forward. So I would say it's a bit challenging. It's just her skills are all over the place.
Yeah, it's a weird loadout with box out also included.
Yeah.
And, I mean, but the thing is, again, her passives are very kind of carry her, in my opinion.
Yeah, her passives definitely are very good, but her passives don't make her easier to play, though. They're just there if you actually are able to score the ball off with her, if you're actually able to score a point with her, and just help you shoot a little bit better. But I wouldn't say it's easier. If somebody's on you, they're on you when you're Jesse. You got to use your brain. You got to use that little brain power of yours to say, I drift pass here, or do I go for the drift shot? Do I go for a pull-up? You got to use a little bit of brain power. It's not like those skills are a little bit... You got to think about how you want to use those skills. It's not easy.
I'd give her medium, in my opinion. But
you say you'd give her medium?
I'd give her medium. I don't think she's as hard as people think.
Oh, yeah, you're right, Ghosty. She is the fastest small forward right now. That's something else to take into account. But then again, she doesn't have a dunking skill, guys. So when she goes to the hole, it's very easy to block her. I don't think she even has manual layup. Like, it's very easy to block her when she's in the hole. Like, when she's in the hole, it's easy. When she's at the mid-range, she only has, remember, 2 other shooting skills. So I would say challenging. That's where I'm going to put her. I'm actually going to put Jessie in challenging. I think she's low challenging, like in between medium and low challenging. All right, next in the small forwards, we have Lou. Lou,
it's easy.
You say easy. I
say
easy. Ah, man, Lou, I would say either take some skill or easy. See, why do you say just flat out easy?
So basically, let me explain. When I first started playing this game, I saw Lou and I was like, "This is the easiest character to use." You look at this character, right? Crossover.
Yeah.
First of all, she can basically break you.
Oh yeah, instant crossover. I forgot about that.
Dunk at will 2. What does it go to? Level 6? It goes to level 6 or 7. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it's level 7.
And it's not like she gets more dunks. It's like she gets block resist, success rate. She has quick drive, so basically you just have to pass her the ball and she's already at the rim.
Yeah, that's true. And then she has the manual block.
Then you can box out because she's a high rebounder. You can box out, or you can get intercept and sign face.
Or you can get chip out to be big. Yep. Yep, that's all true. Yeah, I agree with that. I can't really say she takes some sort of skill. You can really just pick up and play Lou. I think anybody who starts this game can really just pick up and play Lou and get the hang of it really fast. What's good, people? What's up, D-Money? You know, we're ranking people based on how easy to hard they are. We're doing each position. We're going by position. So right now we're in small forwards.
Don't even get me started on manual dunk.
Manual dunk, yeah. All right, manual dunk, I feel like maybe takes a tiny bit of brain power because you got to be able to move left and right. But at the end of the day, you can instant crossover and just hold left or right at the rim, or the opposite direction.
Exactly.
So yeah. So would you put her higher or lower than Amanda though?
I guess it depends because I feel like a lot of people are going to try to drive in, and if they're not built correctly, they're just going to get swatted. So you kind of do, like you said, I'd probably put her a little harder than Amanda.
Higher, easier, or you said harder? Like she's harder than Amanda?
Yeah, I feel like she's harder than Amanda.
Because Amanda just has crazy amount of skills, bro, just to shoot a mid. Just to shoot a mid.
Shooting touch for a mid is crazy.
Yeah, like Lou, yeah, she's easy, but not that easy, my guys. Big Dog, easy. Big Dog isn't next, but I'll say Big Dog's challenging. I can't believe you say he's easy. All right, so who's the next small forward? It's funny, we didn't even need to look at Lou's skills for that one. So the next small forward on the list, hopefully, is Jack. It's Jack, my boys. I would say Jack takes some skill. Compared to Lou, I think Jack takes some skill. What do you say, Zach?
I think no, I see what you're saying with he takes some skill, but I think offensively he takes some skill.
I'll say defensively too, because you got to understand how to block the ball. Like,
if you fingertip blocking a mid. Oh, sorry, cut off. It's my bad.
Yeah, you gotta, you're facing all these other characters. Like, let's say, Amanda doing Amanda shit, Ox doing Ox shit. You gotta understand when to do the tip. Like, remember, we're looking at this as if somebody just started the game and they choose Jack and Lou. Like, Lou would just be easy, but Jack just, they wouldn't understand really the fundamentals of blocking. Even though Jack has high block stat, 3-on-3 is such an ass game, bro. Like, blocking is so weird sometimes, especially with quick shot. You know, all these other behind the back, it's weird. You gotta position yourself right. So Jack, I would say, takes some sort of skill. It's still pretty easy because he has high blocking stats, high defensive stats, but I would still say it takes some skill because you gotta understand the game a tiny bit.
Now you're spitting. Nah, you're 100% right. I wasn't thinking of it like that.
Yeah.
I think I just too petty when I got blocked too many times by Jack, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I faced some trash Jacks, man. Like, they just trash. Like, they just started the game. Like, you can't be that good. With Lou, if you're 5th prestige Lou, you can do something. You can just wave your hand to do something. But Jack, you can't. You gotta block the ball. You gotta understand the blocking mechanic in 3-on-3 because it is a little weird and hard sometimes. But yeah, I'll put him at take some skill. Ugh. We don't even need to look at his skills. Everybody knows his skills, bro. We don't even need to look at it. So next is Joey, and I think Joey's a weird one, and I think we actually got to check out his skills for this one. So I feel like he's always been in a weird state, bro. Taro's medium though, team base. Like, Joey's always been such a weird character. If you asked me back in the day, I would have said Joey was challenging to hard. But nowadays, Joey's role kind of changed. It's kind of changed in the 3-on-3 landscape. When somebody picks Joey, exactly what are they doing with Joey? Like, 3-on-3 Joey was so prevalent back then, but nowadays, like, if someone picks Joey, you can go anything. It's just Joey, bro. You just gotta be built right. But is he hard to play off the get-go at 5th prestige? Side hop, you got ample moves to score the ball, but I feel like Joey needs to just be a little bit more than just a scorer. And the jump shot block, I forget his jump shot block isn't bad. His speed, he's pretty slow. I mean, all small, never mind, that's good for a small forward, my bad. Joey's challenging to master. See, we're talking about from the get-go. Like, I would say Ginger, let's say Ginger, right? I would say Ginger takes some skill, but Ginger's hard to master. So let's not use that little debate, guys. Just off the get-go. Joey probably medium. You have to have that IQ for that side hop. True. And he needs that 50 distance. True on that. They shoot the threes. But, you know, Joey's mid-range. He's not 5th prestige. Does Joey not have a high mid-range at 5th prestige? Then, yeah, Joey can't be easy, though, compared to, you know, the Jack and the Amanda. Joey does take some brain power. A lot of people pick up Joey, and, you know, we make those jokes all the time, like Prestige 1 Joey's godlike. But they still lose the game. Like, you'll still lose the game. They still lose the game. They ain't nothing to write home about them Prestige 1 Joeys. They still lose. We just say, damn, he made a mid on me. Crazy. That's pretty much it. Nothing to write home about. 191 jump shot at what should we call it? 5th prestige? Like, yeah, that's nothing to write home about. There's people of higher like Saru. But Saru doesn't have the scoring moves that Joey does. But still, and Joey's passives aren't really anything to go crazy about either. I think people forget about Joey's passives because it's forgettable. I mean, you can dribble the ball a lot, get to hole. Okay, you're scoring a 2. You're doing all this effort to score a 2. And yeah, I think that's why that solidifies where Joey's about to go. Maybe, yeah, I think Joey's the perfect medium character. What do you say, Zach?
I mean, I completely agree. Like, I'm looking at his skills because I don't play small forwards with Joey. But I mean, the way he looks, it looks like obviously what you're saying. Like, you see the people like that, you know, because he's the guy apparently.
Yeah.
But like it does take some skill because then you could have people that just cross over level 2, you know, and then they're just shooting a brick. But then you have people that can actually play him and contribute to their team.
Yep, he has ample scoring moves. Like, all his moves flow together, but you gotta make use of those moves and understand how they flow together. You gotta crossover, you gotta do the post after the crossover, you gotta come out of it then crossover, you gotta be able to know when to double clutch, you gotta do the jump, like pull up. Like, he has all these skills, and I know I'm saying it as if it's hard, but it's not, because you can use any of them together. They just flow together. You don't gotta use them all at once. They just all flow together. So I'll say it's medium, because you just gotta understand the way Joey works. Side hop, all that. He's also predictable in the wrong hands, yeah. I would just say he's medium to use. Joey's just that medium guy. So the next small forward we have, are we almost done with small forwards? It's the last one. Oh, we have Rebecca, Saru, then William. I didn't skip any other small forwards, right? Yeah, so here we go. Now we have Rebecca. I totally forgot about Rebecca. Rebecca, you want her at the 3-point. She can also I don't know. It's either easy or take some skill. Maybe take some skill. Rebecca's challenging? No. I wouldn't say Rebecca's challenging. She can do a little back thing. Nah, I wouldn't say Rebecca's challenging, bro. She has one of the most OP layups in the game. She can't be challenging.
I think she takes some skill.
Yeah.
But I mean, like you were saying with the layup, it's literally probably unblockable.
Yeah, she has a good scoring skill. Hold on, let's check out her skills because I'm forgetting her skills already. I'm
looking at them right now. They're pretty. She's pretty crafty. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I believe her skills flow together well too. Yep, drive and post up. Does she have crossover? Can't remember. She doesn't have crossover. She has the
passive crossover. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you just click circle and you can go either way. By the way, like D-Money, if you ever want to debate us about this, or my Discord, if you're on my Discord, it's open. My chat's open, so you can debate, with me and Zach about this, what we're saying. If you want to add your opinion too.
I'm just here to be here.
Oh, you're just here to be here? Is that man Bart here?
I'm here to be here. How you doing?
Let's go, Bart.
Yeah, part of the stream now. Very.
That man Bart. But anyways, what I was saying, like, she has the side back step. Like, really, Rebecca has a strong 3-point. Not in stat-wise, but in passive-wise. It's so strong that you do not want to leave a Rebecca open, which makes it so easy to shoot threes with Rebecca without even having her properly built like that. And then pull up, that's a good one. Pull up, I mean, you just drive and pull up, get people, and you get, she God, I hate when I turn into Trey, bro. Need to find out where bro is putting Lulu. But the running floater is so strong that you can apply so much pressure by just being mid-range with Rebecca. People will get scared even if you're a low Rebecca, bro, because of that running floater. And then you have layup pass. Now I'm starting to think she's medium, bro, because of that layup pass. I totally forgot she had layup pass. Side, turn away, fade away. You gotta know when to use that. I'm starting to think she's medium. I'm thinking she's medium and harder than Joey.
I don't know. I don't know about that one.
Don't know about harder than Joey?
Look, just look based off her passives. So basically, when she does her side cross step, if you go for a steal, first of all, you're getting crossed, and then her other passive is without a shot blocker, you have higher shot success rate. So basically, if you get cooked by literally just hitting circle, and she shoots, she's basically going in 95% of the time, and her floater's unblockable unless you're like Murdoch.
True. Yeah.
I feel like it's very easy. Not easy, but take some skill.
Take some skill? Yeah, you convinced me to take some skill in that medium. I think I was trying to convince myself that she was medium. Yeah, she takes some skills because she's just a good offensive pick. When someone picks her, bro, you're probably going to have a tough time depending on who you are if you're not a defensive character. Lulu easy. Rebecca only good when your teammates can't guard. Yeah. So hold on, Zach just convinced me, my guys. I gotta put Rebecca and take some skill, but above or below Jack?
Probably. I don't know. I actually don't know there. Maybe below. I feel like she's a little easier because she can just score so easy. I
gotta figure out how I'm doing this. So in easiest. Because, in easy, it's obvious the first person would be the easiest, right? Mm-hmm. But in medium, would the first person be mediumist? That doesn't even make any sense. So
it'd just be the closest to easy. It'd just be the closest to easy. Like, so you put it'd just be like a snake, basically. No, not like a snake. It'd be like an elevator.
Yeah, I feel like it should be we said, no. I should do it like this. So Lou is harder than Amanda. We're still saying that, all right? We're still saying that, guys. I'm just switching it. So the easiest person in the game will be all the way back here. They'll be the last person. That's how we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
So would I say Rebecca is harder or easier than Jack? I would say harder than Jack. I have to go harder with Jack because Jack has defensive skills, offensive skills. Jack's just solid all around, bro. It's easy to pick up Jack and just play him. Rebecca, you're going to suffer a little bit on defense, my guys. You're going to suffer a little bit. But yeah, I'd have to put him just a little bit harder. You agree with that, Zach?
Yeah, I think it's perfect right now.
All right, good. The next small forward is Saru. Saru's a little wonky. He might be medium like Joey. I main Saru as small forward, guys. He might be medium because he's not easy. His little double clutch dunk is easy, but you got to pay attention to your stamina. You can't spam it unless you have the cards I do. But you can't spam it, and you got to make sure you're in your range. If you're not in your range, you're going to suffer. You're gonna suffer, and people can just block you. They can block you from doing it. It's not no manual dunk. You can't just fly right by them. They can just block you. They can stand in your face and block you from doing it. You need a big to depend on. With Saru, I don't know if you need a big to depend on. I mean, a big that can clear out the hole, I guess. Make the
big that can shoot.
Yeah, big that can shoot, or a big that knows how to position themselves. They don't really need to even shoot. Just get the big somewhere, you know. Just make sure the big isn't right there double teaming the Saru. But then Saru again can also shoot mids. But with Saru shooting mids, he doesn't have any real fucking skills to shoot a mid, bro. That's why I don't like mid Sarus. All he can do is just shoot it. That's all he can do. He doesn't have a fadeaway, and I'm talking about 5th prestige. Doesn't have a fadeaway, doesn't have a pull-up, doesn't have none of that at 5th prestige. But he, hold on, let's take a look at his skills real quick. Let's take a look at his skills, my boys. It's basically,
Saru's an interesting one.
Yeah. I mean, they call him a piercing small forward for a reason. When he's in the hole, bro, he has ample moves to really get that, you know, just point in there. Yeah, and it also depends on what you choose this to be. You can go crossover into stop drive, and you can just get to the hole a little bit easier. But it doesn't, like, people can just plant themselves and block it, bro. I don't think he even has a double clutch, so it's still pretty easy. That double clutch dunk is pretty hard, though. The double clutch, not hard to do, but, you know, it's hard for people to block if it's a 1v1. But it's definitely not easy to play Saru. You gotta play him a good bit. I'm gonna put a medium like Joey, guys. I wouldn't say he's challenging. He's just a medium character to play. Yeah, I wouldn't say he's hard, challenging. He's just medium. There's not really challenging about the dude. You need a good bit to max out his potential. True, but remember, we're looking at this as if someone just started the game and they picked Saru. How much of a menace will he be with Saru compared to other players, you know, who are also starting out the game and choosing different characters? Saru's just medium, bro. The dude would figure out, oh, I can double clutch dunk. He would dribble the ball a little bit. He would have to practice dribbling and getting, you know, making sure he can cross his opponent and get to the hole. That's pretty much it. And then once you're in the hole with Saru, you're done. All you need to do is the double clutch dunk, make sure you manage your stamina, and that's pretty much it. I wouldn't say it's super challenging. It's a very simple play style. In game or menaces, never seen a terrible Saru in my life. Yeah, exactly. Like Saru, you just need to understand how to get by your opponent. The crossover skill, you just need to make sure you understand how to use that properly. Kind of like Joey. Got to make sure you're in there.
He's harder than Joey because it depends, because he is one of the ones where you actually have to pick skills.
Yep.
So if you pick wrong, you know, you could basically just become a 3-point specialist if you pick shooting touch and shit like that.
Yeah, I can agree with that because Joey has a lot of different scoring skills at the mid and in the hole too. And also he can score threes if you actually build him to be that way. Saru's still going to be difficult at the 3-point if you build him that way. So yeah, I'd say Saru's harder than Joey. Still medium though, still medium. And then the last one we have, guys, is William. William, he's definitely not medium or challenging. I don't think he's that at all, bro.
He's easy.
Easy? You think he's flat out easy?
Well, it depends how you. I go off of like his skills. He's got, you know, drive, post up, box out, chip out. He's basically like a small. He's basically like a small forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's like a true small forward. He has all that. He does
have that hop step. He does have turn fadeaway. I mean, he can score. He can play both sides.
He was like the true small forward, bro. When this game first came out, he just did everything. He has really good stats for a small forward. People would pick him, and you would be like, damn, he can block. He can shoot mids. This man can also shoot threes. Sometimes he gets buffs. This man, what can he not do? So he was always a good pick for people, bro. And he could do a lot. He could do a lot for a team. So yeah, I don't know if I put him flat out. You say it's flat out easy?
I think he takes some skill to play, but not a lot, because it takes some skill to play him well, like to actually chip out, you know, get rebounds. But I think his scoring is so easy. You play, like, you always see Williams just turning, shooting from the mid.
True, and he is called Mr. Fadeaway, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I don't think it's very hard. I feel like he's just straightforward.
69 is the best number, Ghosty. But yeah, I understand you, Zach. Yeah, he's just PG's ginger, this dude. Yeah, I'd say William's easy. But now here comes the question: is William easier than Amanda or Lou? Amanda, for what Amanda does, Amanda just has all those moves in the mid, bro.
I don't think he's easier than Amanda.
Yeah. With William, you got to be conscious, bro. You kind of got to be conscious of what to do on defense, because he doesn't have manual block or anything. You got to be able to block. He has good blocking stats, but you got to be able to do it. You got to be able to do it. And then he doesn't have all those ample scoring moves that, Amanda really has to just do that role. You got to make sure you're perfectly balanced with William. And so that's a little bit difficult. And, Lou's the perfect all-rounder. William was the all-rounder before Lou was even a thing. So that's where I'm going to put William. Give me fingertip block for sure. Deacon. All right, so what's the next position we should do?
Power forward.
Power forward. All right, we can do power forward. I see D Money join the Discord call. How's it going, D Money? Power forward though. The first one's double D.
Good, people?
How's it going?
What's good,
Oh my God, he's a grown man.
Of course he is, Bart. So D Money, you main big and all that, right? So you would know like how it is to play the bigs, like who's easy and who's hard. What do you think about Double D?
Double D he's easy. He's not hard at all to play. Once you get used to the thing with Double D is timing with the chip out, and you got to get used to that crossover animation, because he's the only big that has that type of animation for that crossover. People get too trigger happy with it and try to spam it, and then they get clamped up easy. But outside of that, he's just like any other big. He's decent stats all around. You just can't shoot with him. But he's basically a rebound and dunk on people. That's it.
True. Yeah, I'd say he has, he has the stats. He's not super hard. Like, none of his skills are really hard to comprehend to like a new person playing the game. You just first circle, you can go to the hole, you can do the Euro. Do you have trouble with the Euro?
Euro is probably the hardest thing to do.
It is?
But yeah, it's like when you if you have too much because what is it, the P-buff that I run? It's long distance dunk and layup. That can throw it off. But outside of that, nah, all his stuff is easy to do.
So where would you personally put him?
Probably, honestly, he's just easy.
Just easy? You wouldn't even say take some skill? Not even for the Euro?
No, honestly, he takes virtually no skill to play. Like, you can like blindly get a bucket with this dude under the rim.
Plus, he has power rebound.
Yeah.
Like, he's not hard at all to play. He's not hard to play at all.
Yeah, you can just pick up and play Double D. Now, this is hard to rank, bro. Now it's hard to compare them against the small forwards.
Like, honestly, if you can play Rebecca, you can play Double D.
Yeah, but Rebecca can take some skill, though. Rebecca takes some sort of brain.
Yeah, you can accidentally get a bucket with Rebecca. Like, you mess around and do that step back at the wrong time and just pull a jump shot and be like, all right, well, it went in. That'll work.
Yeah, true.
I still think he's harder to play than Lou.
Harder to play than Lou?
Because you gotta remember he's a big, so he has to rebound still.
Yeah, true. Has to rebound. But remember, Lou also kind of has to rebound too, depending on how you build her. Really depends on the build.
True.
Yeah, I'll put her harder than Lou, because he's a big. He got to fulfill his role. He got to do something with those rebounds. But he does it so well, though. Nah, but does Double D have the highest rebound stats out of all the power forwards?
No.
Yeah.
I think he's 165 base? It's like max, right?
Wait, who has the highest rebound for power forward?
I think it's
165.
It's Faye, and I think it's Faye, Deacon, and...
I think it's Deacon, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Deacon got 178.
Yeah, so is Faye. Faye's 178.
Yeah.
178. Then, it's fair to put him in these. Then, fair to put him over here. All right, so next power forward is Fox.
Challenging. I think medium. I don't know.
Jay, is you streaming the screen in the call? Yeah, I'm streaming the screen in the call. It's in the call. How's it going, Q-Sosi? So what'd you guys just say? You said challenging?
Challenging or medium? I mean, I just feel like to be a good Fox, it is challenging. But to be like but his passive, you literally go into a game with another power forward and say like they're not like a sweat. Like you're literally just going against, like, you get a buff, you get a balance and a rebound buff. True. Plus he has 2 screens.
Yeah, and the thing with screens, you gotta be able to position yourself right. Somebody who's just starting off, somebody who's playing, somebody who even played for a while might set the worst screens in their life playing Fox for the first time. They might have to practice that a good bit. Even though he has a very good screening skill, you can't just set a bad pick. It's like 2K, bro. You set a bad screen, your point guard's gonna yell at you like, "What are you doing? What are you doing, my guy?"
But he does have manual block and power rebound, which is another thing.
Yeah. He has those good defensive skills and good rebounding skills. And
he can score because he has that post spin like Lulu. And he's got a really high like all around stats. Like if you look at his 3, you have him 5-star, right? Correct, Jay?
Yeah, I do have him 5-star. I forgot.
Look at his like skills. He can shoot off the bat basically. You know, he's got high skills. Yeah. He's got 165 rebounds. So with the P buff, he's basically in the 240. So I mean, he's good to go right off the bat. But I mean, he's still to like you said, like to play, he's not insanely hard, but to master, he's kind of like you gotta like learn the game.
Yeah,
he does take some skill because he has this all around kit to where you don't know what to do with him right off the bat. Like you said, right off the bat, he's good to go. You can do a little bit of everything, but when you get into trying to build him, he has so much going for him, like you don't know where to start.
Yeah, true. I feel like since his skills are so, all over the place, and I'll get to this when we get to the centers, bro, but people who are dedicated to their role and they have skills, like all the skills just for their role and not like all over the place, it's so easy because you can just be them and then you can just be good under the hole. With Fox, it feels like you gotta know where to place yourself on the court. So that's why I wouldn't say he's dirt easy like Kisosi saying over here.
Well, he has power rebound. That basically means it's basically a triangle and you get the board 95% of the time.
True. But you also got to make use of his screening skills. You also got to
he really gets it.
You got to really help out your team too with Fox. You can't just be a big man with Fox. You got to do a little bit more with him, it seems, than other bigs. Like with Hal, Luther, and like I would even say Faye, Deacon, like they can just do their thing. But with Fox, it feels like you got to do a little bit more. So where's the last thing you guys said you would put him?
I'd probably put him medium. I think he's harder than Saru and Jelly, but.
And then what do you say, D Money?
I say medium.
Go say medium. Now go medium. Yeah, I'd say he's around there. You gotta at least know where to position yourself, what to do with Fox. I'm not a big main, so I can't really say too much on bigs. That's why I got D Money and Zach in here. All right, who's the next one? The next power forward we have is Clark. I'm not gonna lie, I think Clark is easy.
He's so easy. You really see me 2 post hooks with him. You see me 2 post hooks.
Easy.
Yeah,
he's
bro.
Just all cheese.
I mean, he does his role well. He got them scoring moves, bro. He scores. I don't think we need to discuss that anymore.
That is
no. It's easy.
First person with manual dunk. I think everybody remembers those ISO Clark days. Dunk God, exactly.
Great time.
He might be the easiest in the game.
Yeah,
because he has good rebounding. I mean, he's slow. He has good rebounding. And he has good power rebound animation, which is obviously power rebound. He can dunk at ease basically.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think he's pretty easy.
Yeah, I would say it's easy. Just pick up Clark and then just do his thing. Just do what Clark does best, my boys.
Plus he got post hook, and that move's a sleeper.
Yeah. I would say he's easier than Double D. Maybe easier than Lou too. Easier than William though.
I feel like he's in the middle.
Yeah. I don't feel like he's.
I feel like Lou's harder than him.
Yeah, I don't think he's easier than William, bro. William's just there. All right, next we have Deacon. I feel like Deacon, I gotta look at his skills again too for this one. So what do you guys say in the meantime?
You can go first, D Money.
No, I would say he takes some skill just because all he can do is rebound, and he has manual dunk. That's really it. Like there's nothing else to him. Like you get 3 rebounds and you can start bullying people, and that's it.
Yeah.
But he still takes a little bit of IQ, but because there's not much to his kit outside of rebounding and manual dunking. Not manual dunk, dunk at will.
Yeah, true. These are all like one button moves besides the last 2.
The thing I do have to say though is he's very punishing. Like obviously, like his dunk at will is probably the best dunk at will. Like he just does that 360, which is it's not hard to block, but it's decently hard to block. He does have box out, which is obviously every Big has, and he does have power rebound, which a lot of them have, which is a very easy skill to use. He also has chip out just in case, which is another good skill. It's also very easy. Post push, I don't think a lot of people like that are new to the game don't like use it, but like if you have cards for it, it's very powerful. But it's still one button. And then, but like his shoulder charge and inside tackle, like you do have to have not really a lot of skill, but some type of skill. And then, as D-Money was saying with like the rage, like it's basically just like hard screen Fox. Like once you get it, you just throw him to the ground. That's really it. And it like helps you rebound.
I'd say his last two skills, are pretty much the skills where you say, all right, this takes a little bit of brain power. This is where I got to start thinking with this man. Where everything else is easy, because those skills are just unique skills. But it's
built for rebound. Like D-Money was saying, it's built for rebounding. So that's basically like his role. I think it's still pretty easy. I'd say he's harder than Double D though, just based off because he can only do one thing.
Honestly, I would say he takes some skill. Honestly, or maybe Well,
I mean, to be a good Deacon, I agree with that. He takes some. He's easy, but he does take some skill because no one is expecting him to shoot anything really, but if you want to be effective for your team outside of rebounding, if you're trying to get people open and things of that nature, then those other skills do come in clutch when you least expect it. Like, especially on the jump ball, I tell people this all the time. If you see a P5 Deacon in rank and you at the jump ball, just expect him to try to tackle you. And it's crazy how many people get caught with that.
Yeah. I do it all the time.
See?
It's like WWE out there. I can see him. I think he's.
It's either low, like take some skill, or high, easy. Like one of these.
I put him probably.
It's like you could put him on the borderline.
Yeah. Like right.
I think he's easier than Jack, just based off because of how much rebounding he has in his kit.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just because trying to rebound, it's new to the game.
Yeah, I'd say it's easier than Jack, just harder than Double D. Hey, let's just have a vote. I'd put him and take some skill just at the lowest. Where'd you guys put him?
I'd put him in there too. That's a good.
That's a good spot.
Yeah.
All right, we'll leave him right there. And the next one, Faye.
All challenging.
Yeah, honestly.
Maybe even hard.
This man's just because he plays Faye.
I made Faye.
This dude. Well, when you pick up Faye, I wouldn't say Faye is easy when you pick her up. She has the little rebound and shoot off the bat, right?
Yeah, but you have to be. So I mean, I'm biased, but Faye is very like, if you're not counting P6, that's like you're only doing 5-star.
Yeah, only 5-star.
Like, just take a look at her skills, right? She has, obviously, I mean, I think she gets very good rebound animations. But, I mean, she has dunk at will, and all her dunk at will is just giving you different dunks. There's no, like, success or anything. Her box out is only box out speed. So you're not going to be able to, like, throw your, most of the power forwards have strength. She has manual layup, steal counter, which is terrible. Chip out, which is great. Rebound and shoot, which is, she's one of the only, I think, 2 people that have it. Does Fox get it at P6? Bunny, do you know? I see it. And then self-alley
dunk. Get to that P6.
And she does have the untamed dash, and she does have the trash talk, which is a good ability. But I feel like to be effective with her, and at 5-star, you kind of need to have skill. You need to know how to get in position. You have to have decent ping, because you can't box. Most of the people you're not gonna be able to box out unless you have cards, and you're not gonna be able to just hit triangle and power rebound through it. You got to chip out. You got to get in position. You got to be able to. You got to be able to spread the floor, because you see like mine. You have to be able to shoot threes, because you're not gonna be able to horse. And people go in like a Saru. You want to be able to spread the floor out. So I mean, it all depends.
Yeah, I agree with that a good bit. What about you, D-Money?
I agree wholeheartedly. Like, she's fun, but just right out the gate, you're going to be trash if you don't know what to do with her.
Yeah.
Because she's slow. She's like one of the slower power forwards. And I know I have like a couple of builds for her, but like the biggest problem that I have with her is her speed. So it's like you got to rely on that dash. But if you don't angle it right, you're gonna run into somebody and turn the ball over every time.
Yeah.
The chip out, he has one of the better chip outs, but everybody don't know how to use that right out the gate. So honestly, she's pretty challenging.
So you guys would put her in challenging?
I wouldn't say she's easy at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But PC, once you get manual block, you kind of, that eases a little bit. But
yeah, we're only doing 5th prestige. Yeah, I can fall behind challenging. with Jesse.
Makes it hard to play than Jesse, in my opinion.
Harder to play than Jesse. What was the thing about Jesse? You have to understand your teammates. Gotta flow with them. With Faye, I don't know, but Faye can do her own thing though. You kind of don't gotta with Faye, because Faye's not really a passing big and all that. You gotta get rebound and everything. But you're kind of more focused on the ball. But Jesse, you gotta focus on a little bit more than just that. So I would put her just lower than Jesse.
I agree with that.
Yeah, Jesse, you gotta have eyes on a lot of different things. Cardi just gotta have eyes on everything though. All right, so the next power forward. Do we have any more? We have Lulu, and then Murdoch after Lulu. I think that's it. Yeah. So next is Lulu. I remember somebody was interested, and I forgot to say this noble man, Nobi said my baby Faye. Crazy.
Nah, Nobi Faye cook.
Yeah, but Lulu, what about Lulu, my boys?
So I heard we was on Lulu.
Oh, they're spaz.
Let me tell you something about it. All right, so we're talking about just straight P5 though. Like they ain't got the cards I got.
Nope, no cards. No, basically just base stats.
Like we talking about P5 3x3 rank Lulu.
3x3 rank type Lulu. All right, I'm gonna be 100 with you. I'll put her in take some skill.
Why'd you put her on there?
I'll tell you why I put her in there. Let me pull up her stats. Her skills. So of course she got the dunk at will. She got the normal power forward skill setups, dunk at will, box out, chip out, all that. But then you got a skill, the catch, post, and turn, something like that, which is easier for you to use your dunk at will if you're in a certain area when you catch the ball. You got a pick and move, which if you screen and they don't hit the pick, you can clearly run off the screen, which will give you a better positioning on getting open to shoot a mid-range. You got manual layup. Everybody know that shit's broken. And then you got her spin move. If you're not in the right area, you can't do the spin move, which is why I say it takes some skill, because that's kind of what most Lulus base their things off of now. Is her spin move. So if you don't know how to use her spin move, I feel like you don't know how to play Lulu at all for
True. Honestly, I'd place her higher than take some skill. Just because 3 of these skills... Wait, is it... Yeah, 3 of these skills... I think I tried to play Lulu before, and I see people play Lulu, and they don't be using these skills right. Like, pick and move, quick post-up turn, and spin move. Like, they have trouble, and they play a horrible Lulu, especially because they can't position themselves right with Lulu for a mid or a 3, even though she has the stats. It's hard to position yourself.
That's because you be running into them P4 Lulus that don't know what they're doing.
Nah, it's like, my Lulu play like a P6.
All they doing is jump good, and that's literally all they can do.
Yeah.
And an occasional open jump shot.
Yeah. I definitely think she's medium, in my opinion.
Medium?
Just based off of like if you pick her up like D Money and Spaz are saying, like all you're gonna do is dunk. That's really all you're gonna do. Maybe chip out. Like they're not gonna use any of these post upturn, the spin move, none of that. You
know what's
good
crazy?
mid range too. A good 3 too.
She might take a little bit more skill to play than Faye.
Yeah, see, that's what I was trying to say.
That's some odd behavior out of you.
Like, if you just look at like her last 3, like she really might take a little bit more skill than Faye. Like Faye's moves, it does take some high IQ to use Faye properly, but none of her stuff is hard to do.
Oh yeah, how's it going, Rob Zone? Honestly, I'm about to make an argument, bro. I think she's hard. I'm looking at this. Bro.
I mean, hey, throw her in there. Throw her in there.
She's hard.
Really?
Throw her in there.
Harder than Faye?
Yes. Honestly, in my opinion, no BS. I feel like Lulu actually is harder to play than Faye.
Yeah. I'm looking at. You know what? I'm looking at now.
Because I was gonna say, if you throw a P5 Faye, a new person, you give them a P5 Faye and a P5 Lulu, they're gonna have so many more problems with the P5 Lulu than a P5 Faye.
Yeah. Remember the cheese that Faye's really do where they dash to the 3 and shoot that shit? You can't do that with Lulu, bro. You gotta set yourself up right.
I still do that, Jay. What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. If people do that as a noob, bro, but with Lulu, what are you gonna do with the 3? How are you gonna shoot that 3 with them 3 stats?
You're definitely hard.
You better use that crossover. You better use that circle.
You're gonna have to pump, fake, drive, dribble, and hope your spin move works.
Oh God!
We hope you
Oh
got some
God!
distance.
Like, see, I would say she's hard because this is one of those characters you gotta look at your teammates and understand how to set yourself up with your teammates. You can't just get the ball and then work. You gotta use that pick and move. You gotta make sure you set yourself up right. And like with Lulu's, like the best Lulu's be setting themselves up at the 3 when the opponent least expects it, bro. And you get that easy 3 off, but you gotta be mindful of your team. That's why I say it's hard. Up there with Carter. So do we all agree with that, bro?
Yeah, I can see that. I respect that. I don't think she's harder than Carter.
Yeah, no, she most definitely not harder than Cardi.
Yeah, but I think she definitely belongs up there, though. Nero hating attack of dunk at wheels. Yep.
Yo, Jay, is there no Max?
What do you mean?
Where's Max?
Oh, Max? Oh, yeah.
Where is Max?
How do they have Jesse but not Max? That's crazy. All right, we can talk about Max after Murdoch, bro. We can just say where we'll put Max, but now it's Murdoch.
Murdoch.
You gotta draw your own in.
No, hear me out with this one. If we got Jack and take some skill, you gotta throw Murdoch and take some skill, bro. You gotta hear me out on this one. They both got manual block, and then they both got a special skill when it comes to blocking. Jack got that fingertip, and Murdoch got power block.
And shadow block.
Wait, but power block's easy though. That's just an auto with the block.
Yeah.
See, listen. Hear me out, though. That power block is basically like a fingertip block for dunking. Now, power block can be activated on shots as well, but he can't grab rebounds.
True, and he's slow now because they nerfed him.
Yeah.
He's actually, I think, is the worst rebounding in the game.
For power forwards, he has the worst. Yeah.
But if we just talk about him at P5 and you just throw him out there, like it's really nothing to his kit. Like he got dunk at will, box out. He has a really good screen that's underrated.
Deny intercept.
Oh, screen body check. Hell yeah.
That's it. Like it's.
I'm gonna keep it catch, bro. I'm gonna keep it honest, bro. Who uses block and catch?
I feel like new people would.
I haven't put prestige.
I feel like new people would. I feel like his deny intercept is really underrated too. That's like one of the better skills in the game.
Nah, mine's still Pico.
I don't know, but for what he does, so we're saying he takes some skill.
I think so.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's challenging or any way, because his kit, you can make effective use of his kit. Like, I don't think it's hard at all to make use of his kit. It's just, you guys are saying he sucks. That's pretty much it, but I don't think it's hard to use the man, though.
I think he's harder than Jack to play, just because he's a power forward, and he has to be able to rebound too, with his low rebounding.
Harder than Jack?
And he's slow now, so it's harder for him to pick up unless you're carted out.
Yeah, true. I can get behind that. Can everybody get behind that? Harder than Jack? Are we gonna say he's easier than Rebecca? Now I'd say harder than Rebecca.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I'll go for both harder than Rebecca. Just the hardest right now and take some skill. And now we can just say where we put Max, bro. I can't believe they don't have Max on here. That's so weird.
Low key.
Medium.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Put him in medium. Let me look at his kit actually.
I'm looking at it right now. So if you go off of his kit, he has box out, obviously. His chip out. He has pretty good chip out animations. He's the only person in the game with upper steal. So
True,
it's a really good skill.
That's a very good skill.
But it could end up screwing you if you.
And see, this is where I'm gonna say it takes a little bit of skill to use them, because you can do the little chip out to power rebound. You can do the chip out to tip in. You got things like that where you take a little bit of skill to you get an extra bucket or get a second chance point.
Yeah, like Joe Saru, who's already in medium, his skills kind of flow together. You got to make use of it.
With Max.
Also, let me see. He got his running block. If you can time it right, because I know most people don't nowadays, but if you can time it right, you can use it as a shadow block.
Yeah, I've gotten some good blocks with Max. I feel like it's pretty good, and he got box out master.
But that skill by itself is challenging, though. Like that skill just be blocked by itself.
Nah, yeah.
Totally forgot.
Yeah, but it's
about
not
that.
even. It's not even about it's like hard to get a block with. But if he gets in the cone, he's contesting it at least. So it's still it's basically like a pickup contest.
His screen is stupid though.
Yeah, his screen's
that legal screen, holy.
Yeah, I always move by accident, and the next thing I know, I'm gassed.
Yeah, but he does have a nice kit though. It all flows together. I'd say medium. You got to make use of it, same way you do Joey and Sorrow.
If he had manual block, he'd be cooking. Because he's got the same blocking stats, base stats as Murdoch.
Yeah, true. And then where I'd put him, I'd probably put him. I think he's easier than Fox. Maybe. I feel like he's easier than.
I think he's easier than Sorrow.
Yeah.
To be honest, but I think he's harder than Joey.
Harder than Joey, easier than Sorrow. Then we'll just say that's where we place him, my boys. Max isn't on the list for whatever reason, but that's where we place him.
It's just that forgettable.
All right, my boy.
Totally forgot him.
What's the next position? I feel like going shooting guards.
I mean, we can go centers.
No, let's hold off on centers. We'll do centers after shooting guards.
We
did forwards already. Yeah, let's hold off. Let's do shooting guards. First is Carolina, Huncho's main. The main man.
Easy.
That is not easy. Why would you say
I was
easy?
gonna say, you tweaking, bro. You
Carolina, bro. All the bums play Carolina. I'm not saying.
Listen. Hold on. Hear me out,
All
Zach.
the bums play Carolina.
Zach, now hear me out. You got to think about it. You're giving a new player Carolina. They don't have collision resist. That card right there is gonna f you over.
Stop drive, crossover, manual layup, back roll turn, double clutch.
Carolina does have a lot of moves that flow together, but they're just not that strong compared to other people's shooting moves, bro.
Oh, okay, but think about it this way: how many bum Carolinas have you seen dribble for fucking 10 seconds and spin behind the 3-point line and shoot a 3 and it goes in, and you're like, damn.
No, I've seen them miss. I don't see, bro. Doesn't everybody know Carolina as a person who misses? She misses the most threes.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I don't see no Carolinas hitting.
I must have been playing the Go Carolinas.
Yeah, I don't know. Carolina, she takes some work, bro. You got to make sure you actually cross them up. You got to make sure you're open. Even when you're open, you're still going to miss because her threes are just off. And when you're in the hole, people be predicting your double clutch because that's all you can do. That's all you can do when you're in the hole.
Doesn't she have the Euro, though?
Yeah, but then you're on to double clutch. That's all you can do. That's all you can do.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I'll give you guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say nowadays with the type of people you go against in regs or rank, you will catch 2 people in the paint watching a double clutch and a regular layup.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's kind of useless.
Like when people choose Carolina, bro, it's kind of it's tough.
I don't know how Huncho do it.
That man Huncho be a wallet. All right, yeah, I think just by saying that, bro, I put her hard. She's definitely, is she the hardest shooting guard? She might just be the hardest shooting guard, bro.
Honestly, yeah, I put her in the hardest shooting guard, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd put her harder than Lulu, maybe? I think she's harder than Lulu.
Yeah, she is. She's harder than Lulu.
Yeah, harder than Lulu, not harder than Carter. Because she can, I don't know, what do you guys think about that? Do you think she's harder than Carter?
No.
No. All right, yeah, we'll put her right there in between Lulu and Carter then. Yeah, she's hard. She's definitely the hardest shooting guard, I would say, but just not harder than that man Carter. Next is MC. MC's still
easy.
Pretty new. You said easy?
And hear me out on why I say easy. Hold on, let me go to
easy.
I gotta remember the skill because I don't remember the skill name exactly. Hold on.
All you gotta do is do
that P5 move.
Drive and pull it up.
That drive pull up.
All he is drive.
If you literally, I was gonna say that because it has no contest. You have to block it or blind defense it because it has no contest at all.
Yeah,
exactly.
If you just jump regularly and don't get a block or blind defense, the shot is going in.
Wait, are you sure about that? Because my shot impediment on Ginger be hurting these guys.
I mean, if we throw in a shot impediment, then yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say, you're making it seem like there's no contest. I was about to say, I'd be jumping for that and they'd be missing it. So I don't know. But yeah, I'd say, I wouldn't say he's easy though. I really wouldn't say MC's easy because, hold on, let me look at his kit real fast, guys.
I feel like he takes some skill, but cause he's like one of the shooting guards, like one of the only shooting guards. I think it's Nadia as well with dunk at will.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is the add-on, he has manual dunk.
Yeah.
See, the reason I wouldn't say he's easy, because when you pick him up for the first time, this is what I see a lot of MCs doing, a lot of noob MCs. They stick to one thing and they don't do the other. Like they'll stay at the 3 or they'll rush the hole and they won't do like both of them at the same time. Like, yeah, even the really good ones, they'll just stay at the 3, bro. They won't make use of all their skills. They'll do one thing and just stick to it. And then
go ahead.
Hold on, I'm just looking at this little. Yeah, I feel like he's either medium or challenging because you can also pass during driving, which, you know, some people just, if you start off the game, they gotta be conscious of how people are set up, or else that's an instant intercept. And then you have the step back. Once you step back, you stop. Like, you just stop. That's like a Noah ability. You just stop.
I was finna add on because we're looking at both sides of the playing on both sides of the court. Because in my opinion, if you're on offense, I feel like MC is easy. But if you tack on his defense, which he has none, like no stats at all for defense besides when he's P6.
Yep.
I feel like that'll put him in like the challenging area when it comes to defense. So and overall, either he's in take some skill or medium. But I'll throw him and take some skill.
I don't know, because his scoring moves, compared to other characters, I mean, those are two strong scoring moves, right? You know, the manual dunk and the little the drive pull-up. But remember, if he's at the 3, that's all he's gonna do, the drive pull-up. If he's in the hole, all he's gonna do is the manual dunk.
Yeah, like, you would never catch MC doing both of them in the same game like that.
Yeah, like, see, you know how people have mix-ups, right? There is no mix-ups. When he's in the hole, it's a manual dunk. When he's at the 3, I guess just step back, but step back isn't really gonna do too much, and then just drive pull-up. Like,
now that I'm actually thinking about it,
that's the thing, though.
It's so true.
Like,
yeah, there is no mix-ups, bro. It's just one thing.
He's not made to mix up. That's his kick. So, like, if you look at his buffs, the second he hits a dunk, he gets a buff to his drive speed.
Yeah.
So the second he hits a 3, he gets a buff to his dunk. So he's made to make threes. After he makes a 3, he's made to dunk. Then after he dunks, he's made to shoot another 3.
True. And see, the thing is, since you said that, people got to think about that. And so I'd say it takes a little bit more than take some skill, especially because that's his move. Just drive pull up, bro. Just drive pull up. Everybody expects to drive pull up at the 3. Like, what else is he gonna do? Like, what else is he gonna do? You really the step back, yeah, but I don't know. The step back to me, yeah, like the step back, you need that little quick 2-pointer, bro. You gotta kind of build up MC. You can't really just play him like that. I feel like you need to build him up a good bit. He's not just plug and play.
I'll agree with that. He's easy, but he's not super challenging. He does take a little build up to get him, to make him effective. I agree with that. Because
when you get the cards and everything right, then you can just spam his moves, right? Just that one move, do a few things, and just spam it. But when you don't have it, then you got to make use of everything. You got to actually use that brain. So I'll say he's medium. What does everybody else think?
Medium is fine.
Yeah, not throw him in medium.
Cool with medium.
Medium's good, but like everybody's saying, like, I just feel like he's so like easy to go. I mean, like, when he's a good MC, he's like hard. When he's a new one, I think he's so easy to guard. That's what you guys are saying. So I think medium is good, but you know, it all depends on what he's doing.
I feel like he's still harder than medium, bro. Because see, this MC next to Joey is just so weird to me. It feels so much easier to play Joey than it is MC.
Yeah. I feel like he could be challenging. Like,
see, that's what I was saying. Just
like,
MC.
You gotta remember about the collision too. Like, they're gonna get knocked over.
Man, forget it, dog. Throw him in hard.
All right, guys. I'll tell you what. I'll put him in challenging.
Put him at the back of challenging.
Yeah, in the back of challenging.
I like that. I respect it.
Yeah, because I think you need to think a little bit. You need to think a good bit with MC, bro. You can't just choose MC and then solo. I guess you can, but you need those cards, bro. You gotta have goated cards. You can't just solo everybody. Not me, anyways. All right, next person, bro. Is it Noah? Is it actually Noah?
All right, hear me out. I know Silent probably, if Silent's watching, he's gonna get mad at me when I say this. I feel like, in all honesty, I really feel like Noah, if you give a new person Noah, it's gonna be challenging to play him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hold on, let me throw up his kid real quick. Yeah, let me look at his kid.
Yeah, I'm looking at his skills right now. This man fit for Steve.
Hold on.
He's definitely not easy. He's on like the same level as MC, and he's slow. Isn't he the slowest?
Oh yeah, he is super slow too. He is very slow.
I thought the slowest shooting guard was MC.
Yeah, I thought it was MC.
Is it MC? I have both of them fit for siege. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's Noah. Noah's at 165 at level 10. I don't even have MC maxed at Prestige 5, but he's 168 for level 1 Prestige 5.
Jesus.
Yeah, that man, that little leg of Noah's ain't holding up, my boys. They had to make sure he was the slowest. But yeah.
I just feel like his kit kind of like I feel like he'd be kind of new player friendly because I mean I don't know if you guys see a lot of professors like new player wise and they just all they do is that like hold that circle thing.
They just ISO.
So, I mean, he doesn't base that. What is his base? I mean, obviously manual layup. You know, that's pretty easy to use. The layup pass. I mean, nobody really uses it. He has a running floater, which is really easy. Basically, like another professor.
I'd have to disagree with you, Zach. Like hardcore, like he does have, you know, one of the highest 3-point stats. But the problem with him is if you look at all his skills, it's really hard to make that stat worth anything when you're starting off the game. People are gonna guard the fuck out of you, and it's so hard to get him off with Noah. Like it is so hard to get him off. You gotta understand to make use of his little floaters, right? You got to understand to make use of the 2-point. And that's where Noah's fall short of. They don't understand that, and they don't make use of his other skills. And it is kind of hard to make use of his other skills, too, even though he has the running floater. It's still...
Silent.
Yeah.
Silent.
You know, Silent will just stay at the 3. Like, a lot of Noah's will stay at the 3. And is that his only... running floater, layup pass? Yeah, see, you got to be conscious of that layup pass. You got to make use of that. Manual layup. I forgot he even has this shit, bro. Like nobody goes into the whole.
I've never seen a Noah do a layup pass.
Yeah,
exactly.
I didn't know Noah had layup pass until I
I
checked
just
this.
looked at it right now.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I forgot all this.
That.
Yeah, see, Ghosty, he might have the highest 3-point stat, but he doesn't really have any OP or super good skills to make use of it. You gotta dribble the fuck out of the opponent, bro, and that's hard. That's hard in this shit ass game.
Now that I'm looking at it, all I see a Noah do is just like either shoot, run and pass, or jog to the layup and run and floater. I barely see Noah's manual layup.
Yeah, you barely see him make use of any of their kit, bro. A good Noah needs to make use of all of that. Like,
I give him medium.
And then nutmeg, that shit useless.
I say challenging.
Talking about giving a fresh character a P5 Noah, none of them are going to do running pass. None of them.
Exactly.
Like not
Not
one
even
of them
gonna
is
pass.
They're not even gonna pass. They're gonna stand in the corner. They're not gonna be in the corner. They're gonna be at the top of the key. Doing
They gonna hold that dribble button.
What's the
back
thing?
dribble, the back dribble, yes sir. And
What's his
that.
pass line? It's like what do you say? Like pass me the ball or something like that. Like ball now or something like that. He's gonna hear that all whole game until he gets it.
Exactly.
Honestly, guys, I think Noah's hard. Because Noah, you're a shooting guard that has to be able to understand who to pass it to at the right time. You know how to pass it to them, layup pass or do the running pass, and then you also got to understand when you got to go for the little 2 and make sure you're not blocked and all that. So I feel like he's hard because you got to understand all these elements of the game in order to make use of Noah. And plus your defense ass.
Still nobody does nothing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I thought it didn't work.
So you have like a whole
never
year
does.
that basically just wasted because no one does it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That skill is just
Never worked.
gone.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think he should be in?
I put him in I think he's like the hardest challenging one.
Yeah, put him in
opinion,
a wheelchair and wheel him up there.
He's in his wheelchair.
Wheel him up there.
I think he's either high challenging or low hard. I'll put him in high challenging for now. I don't know. I feel like I can't do that, bro. That would be a disrespect for everyone else in challenging. I feel like I gotta put him in hard.
No, because now that you look at it, because I wouldn't say Lulu's harder to use than him.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't even think I think Carolina's easier to use than him.
I think Carolina would be a lot easier to use than him.
So
Damn.
we're putting Noah harder than Carter. Honestly,
No.
I think he has to be harder than Carter, bro.
No way.
Why?
I missed the discussion on Carter. Why y'all doing Carter like that?
Yeah.
Why y'all got Carter up there like that? No, why,
All right, you guys want to redo Carter?
Why Carter up there?
Yeah. Like, why?
Okay, let me try to remember, bro. The reason why
I remember
Carter
that.
was put up there. Hold on, I'm trying to get that brain power because compared to the other small forwards, bro, you got to play him more like a passer. You got to be able to pass and all that. You can't really he has lower stats than I believe even Jack. and Jack's a better defender than he is. So Carter, you got to play. He's just a lot harder to play on defense, which he's supposed to be a defensive playmaker, but he's harder to play on defense, and you can't even get really super good blocks compared to someone like Jack. And really, I think the main point was he's a slow playmaker, and every point guard's a fast fucking playmaker. You'd rather have a point guard on your team than a Carter in this day and age. I think that was the main point. Well, honestly, I think I might have been too rough with him on that. I don't know. He's still a small forward, but then again, he doesn't have ample scoring moves, my boys.
I think you're a little too rough on my dog, bro. I feel a strong point guard ginger bias coming from you.
Damn.
You're doing my dog wrong. Carter, I will say this: Carter is not. He's not easy, and you have to love Carter to play Carter. But Carter is not the hardest character on here to play. Carter is like basically a generic character. Like you got to look at him like that. He's neutral. Like he has a regular crossover. Like his best skill is his kill pass and manual layup.
See,
he has like one of the better mid-range jumpers, but that's it. He's like just a basic character.
See, the thing is about that with the neutral character thing, you can say that about all small forwards. That was the main point with Carter. You can say that about all the small forwards. They're just neutral.
I still think he's the hardest to play.
Out of all the small forwards, I would say he's the hardest to play. That's why he's up here. But I wouldn't say he's the hardest character. I really feel like Noah's harder than him. And
I feel like he's still harder than Carolina. Carolina, you can just score with.
True.
Carter, you actually have to have a brain to play with.
Yeah, Carter, you can't just shoot the ball. And also, you got to do the little pump fake. Yeah, I'm just putting Carter there, bro. Like, I'm convincing myself again that Carter still needs to be up there. But Noah's just harder. Noah's just harder because you're a shooting guard that has to, well, there's Rin that has to pass the ball, but Rin has ample scoring moves still, even if you don't pass the ball, you can go to the mid-range and do some things. And she has a goated passing skill anyways.
Yeah, no, I was going to say her shot and pass.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
All right, yeah, we're going to leave that. We can look at this at the end, bro. All right, next is Ox Queen.
Take some skill.
Take some skill.
Stop driving on that,
I used to think she was
crossovers.
very easy.
Yeah, been great.
Until the 4-star rental Oxwing came out, and then I realized they don't know how to score with her.
Oh, you say easy? This man in Darkness Void saying easy. Hold on, let's look at her kit real fast. You know, we see a lot of Ox Queens, bro. But bad Ox Queens, like people who pick up Ox Queen aren't shit. Like they aren't anything. Like she does have good shooting skills. Like
no, but you can tell the ones that ain't shit because they just wear her regular OnlyFans outfit. Like you can just tell.
Her OnlyFans outfit.
You ain't put nothing on her. Like you ain't changed her outfit to nothing. Like you wearing the basic outfit, and so you just know. Like all right, she ain't gonna have no drive speed. A jump shot gonna be slow as hell, and it's gonna be easy cleanse.
Exactly.
I don't know. In order to make use of Oxwing, maybe take some skill. So we're all saying take some skill because she does.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Like she's not hard to get. She's just it just takes a little skill.
She has such good she can just first she can create her own shot. She can pass out of it and then get back for a quick jumper. I just feel like maybe the only thing that's kind of difficult for new players is maybe trying to get the hop step right. But
the hop step.
Just dribble in the lobby for a minute and a half and you'll be calm.
Pick that up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's right. She's a shooting guard that can create her own shots. I think that's the biggest point, bro. She can just create her own shots. There's no little loophole she got to do. She ain't got to do no running around, passing, all this. Just she gets the ball, she can score.
Her big thing is to her passing. If you hit the green, which all all the new players think hitting green is automatically going in 2K, it gives her more shot success rate. And plus, she can shoot from farther the closer the game. No. I just feel like it's just made. I feel like it's made for new players and people that have been playing the game forever can master it.
Yeah. Well, where did you guys put her here? I feel like she's harder than Rebecca. You think she's the easiest?
No, I think she's harder than Rebecca.
I'll put her right there with Joe.
You said right there with Joey?
Yeah, it's basically the same kit.
Yeah, I was going to say either right there with Joey or easier than Joey.
Yeah, but she can play off ball too.
Wait, but the thing
is,
that's the thing. That's why I'm saying she's easier.
I put her behind Joey.
Right behind Joey.
I don't know if I would. Yeah,
you think Murdoch's easier to play than Oxley though?
I do.
Yeah, I think so, bro. Murdoch has the kit.
Like
Yeah,
the
true.
only thing anyone is expecting you to do at Murdoch is play defense, block shots, and if you wanted the basket, dunk the ball.
You can say it with Ox Queen though too.
Yeah.
Just shoot.
No, Ox
threes.
Queen, you gotta score. Remember, you gotta score. Like people are
Oh,
defending
yeah.
you. You
True,
gotta
true.
score.
I didn't think of that. I didn't think of that.
Like if you were Ox Queen, I'm expecting 20 points out of you.
don't play with my Ox Queen. I'll give you like
If you ain't
10
if you ain't put 20
turnovers.
points up, like we got a problem. We're gonna have a conversation at the end of the match. What is you doing?
All right, there we go, my boys. Ox Queen right below Joey. So the next shooting guard is Fred.
Like quick question though. Quick question.
Yeah.
Quick question. Like what's worse? Ox Queen that doesn't shoot or a Murdoch that shoots everything?
Ox Queen doesn't shoot.
Yeah.
Murdoch doesn't shoot. Yeah.
If the Murdoch's shooting, then he's got 10 million block cards on him, and he's gonna be swatting everybody.
Yeah, because if the Ox Queen doesn't shoot, bro, then you lost the game. You don't have a
You
shooting
got a
guard.
problem.
Yeah.
You got
There's a lot of shooting guards.
All right, guys.
Like, I need at least 10 shots out of you, Ox Queen.
Yep. The next guy on this, for the shooting guards is Fred, my boys. Honestly, I think he's easy.
Let me give me a sec. He's got shooting touch, manual layup.
Actually, my
passing
bad. I would say take some skill. My bad.
take
I forgot some of his skills.
Double touch. Natural shot touch.
Maybe even medium. I don't know.
Nah, I think he's easy.
That's pretty easy. It's,
Honestly,
like easy as hell to do. Honestly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
like,
he's easier than Ox Queen.
Oh yeah, of course not. But like, he's pretty easy to play.
I feel like he is though. I mean, I feel like he's so beginner friendly.
He truly is.
But the fakes are, it's all the fakes though. You gotta be conscious of that.
And it's fine.
Yeah, but 95% of people do the fake pass at the 3-point line and chuck it up like Bart,
Oh yeah,
and,
right.
and it still goes in.
Like Bart is
exactly.
crazy.
I'll be like, I do that.
Natural
I
shot.
enjoy
I
it.
mean, but when he makes a shot, his success rate goes up. That's what I'm saying. And then he's got a hot pass too. I mean, I feel like he's just.
But that's
I
at
feel
the
like
three.
it's so easy to use.
Remember, all his other skills, like besides those, are towards the hole, and you got to make use
Yeah,
of
but-
those to the fullest potential to actually score with Fred.
Yeah, but all the new players literally drive in. They'll drive in with 3
Yeah.
Murdochs under the paint. Like that's what I'm saying. Like he's so beginner friendly. If you're putting up 2 noobs against each other, he's gonna cook.
Like, he pass into Angel layup too. Like that combo is crazy. Go in the paint, take pass, layup,
Mm-hmm.
Angel layup, and time. Yeah,
I think he's easy.
it's hard. It's hard to block that too.
I'll say take some skill because remember what Bart just said. You got to combo that shit. Like you got to think about that. You can't just it's not
purely
like Clark
combo.
and Lou where you're just clicking triangle. No, you're clicking multiple buttons. We get into the complicated territory. It's taking a little bit of skill, my boys. So I would even take some skills. You're pressing 2 buttons.
Exactly.
But who do you think he's harder to play than out of them?
I think he's easier than Jack. Maybe easier. Yeah, easier than Jack. Harder than Deacon. That's where I'd
think
put
so?
it. Yeah.
After
I think
that.
he's harder than D. Yeah, I guess Deacon's really killed it.
Yeah, Deacon's just straightforward. Deacon's straightforward.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah, Fred, you
I mean,
gotta do a
like,
little bit more to
yeah.
score. Just a
You
little
gotta-
bit more in the hole,
I mean, it's
definitely.
not like you got to do like a Mortal Kombat combo to get the shot out, but it's
Yeah.
it's a couple of buttons you got to put.
Yeah.
A couple of buttons.
That is true. So,
All right, the next one, my boys,
work,
is
it work.
Jason.
Easy.
oh,
So
okay,
easy.
yeah.
He's so easy.
Yeah, I remember when Jason first came out, everyone was just doing the long dunk row. Nobody could block it.
Yeah,
yeah.
He's
try.
really he's so beginner friendly.
And then he also has double clutch. I forgot about that. Dunk into double clutch, bro,
yeah.
is crazy.
Plus he has that side step back that for some reason I'm convinced gives you like plus 20 success rate.
Yeah.
Oh, it has to. It has
Like, we
Like,
don't even
I
gotta look
think-
at this dude's skills, bro. He's
Yeah, and plus he got pull up jumper too.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's a couple
yeah.
scoring
I
moves
think
for a
he's
shooting
easier
guard,
than-
bro.
I think he's easier than Amanda.
And he got cut in.
Yeah.
Think he's easier than Amanda?
Yeah. Because he can dunk from anywhere. And if you're putting 2 new players against each other, he's gonna dominate. He can shoot and he can dunk. He literally all they do.
I
He's
feel like that's a
definitely easier.
bold claim, but then I don't see like the flaw, the flaws in it either.
And he's fast.
I think he's easier. I think he's easiest in the game.
Yeah, honestly, I can fall behind that logic.
No, because I was gonna say because you think Amanda like low-key the easiest because her a mid-range fadeaway right there is
Mhm.
just overpowered. But you also got to think about it, a mid-range pull-up jumper from Jason
hmm Plus, he could dunk on you if you jump.
and from the
Yeah.
mid-range.
Yeah, literally.
No, hold on. I'm trying to think Jason should be a little bit above Amanda because with Amanda, all you gotta do is press square, back square, hold square, Just a
Jason,
side
all
square.
you gotta do is press
Oh,
triangle.
to the side square.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I feel like I gotta put him a
cool.
little bit above because when you go for the dunk, bro, if you want to double clutch, you gotta press an extra button. Like,
No, but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Which one is more fun?
which one's
Jason.
more fun? Jason's
Exactly.
more fun, but I wouldn't say that makes it more
Exactly.
easier though. Like Amanda's just
Definitely,
easy.
definitely.
No, Amanda gets boring real quick. Because all
Yeah.
you do, you just press
Because you just press square. That's why I say she's
It's a
easy.
square, yeah.
I'm either going to press square, or I'm going to lean to the left and press square, or I'm going to lean to the right and press square. That's boring. Nobody
Yeah,
wants to
see,
do
but
that
that's
for the entire
easy though.
match.
That's why I'm still putting her as the easiest. There's nothing else to her. That's just Amanda. See, so how about we have a vote? I say Jason's harder than Amanda.
I put Jason harder than Amanda as well.
Harder than Amanda. Yeah, seriously.
I
No
can't
way.
see it. I
Way
can't
easier.
see it.
So
I
easy.
I can't
It's so
see it.
easy.
Right?
Jason's the easiest character.
It's square. You gotta press
See, because
triangle.
listen, hear me out. Because the way y'all make it Jason sound like is all y'all gotta do is press triangle, and the way we making it sound like is all you gotta do is press square for Amanda. Now the
You gotta
double
dribble with
clutch,
Jason.
as Blue Jay already said, the double clutch part, all you gotta do is press triangle, but then you gotta press square right after. You gotta press a whole nother button.
Remember, you
that's
gotta
if they
dribble with
actually
Jason, bro. You
do
gotta make
that.
use of the
Yeah,
dribble
and I was gonna
skills.
say, yeah,
Yeah, so you-
he got dribbles too.
Hold
I
on,
don't
so
know.
you saying that,
I
so you
feel
saying
like-
the issue? So you saying the issue is because you got to slide your thumb an inch to the? you gotta hit a little quick Mortal Kombat 1-2 combo to do a double clutch, and that makes it way more difficult than Amanda.
Hey, yeah,
Is
that
what
that
you're
double
saying?
clutch a little bit
Yeah.
harder than the fadeaway, my
Yeah,
boys. Amanda
I was
immediately
gonna
gets the
say,
ball,
way harder,
fades it
yeah.
away. Amanda immediately gets the ball, quick shots it. Amanda immediately gets the ball. No, Amanda dribbles to the side square. Like,
But Amanda can't dribble.
yes,
No, she can't.
exactly. But you know what those noobs do, bro? They dribble once and then they do the fadeaway. Like once they're in the mid range, it's that easy.
Facts, you'll see a dribble once fade away or dribble once that drift shot.
You can still say that for
Exactly.
Jason though. He can
Like,
dribble and then dunk the ball, or dribble and pull up jumper. He's so much easier. I'm telling you.
You say so. Basically, so the argument is Jason is harder because he has easier, better options.
hmm
I
more
would not
versatile.
argue with that. Jason's the better character, but I think you just gotta do a little bit more with him. Just a little bit more.
Hey, I'm
Still
telling
easy,
you.
just a little bit more than Amanda.
I'm telling
See-
you, when they release that 4-star rental Jason, bro, the free to play goes crazy. I'm telling you.
Nah, hear me out on what I'm saying, though. Because you can use Amanda as like the spot up shooter, while you have to create your own shot with Jason.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good one. It's
I
a
don't
little
know.
Ox Queen argument,
I'm
but
done.
except at a very low level with Jason.
Very low level.
I feel
I don't
like
know.
these players, they just be waiting on that free week, Jason.
Oh God,
They hype. They're-
All right, my
Jason
guys.
P4, yes sir.
Yep,
I'm
exactly.
waiting.
It's easy.
I'm
Just
waiting
like
that
Amanda,
question to
my
pop
boy.
up in my comment. D Money, when the free week Jason come out? Nah, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I got a 5-star. I'm telling you. He's
All right, my
cooking.
I
boy.
got 5 stars
The
there.
next one's Kim. Kim, I would say
Easy.
perfectly medium. Why would you say easy? I would say perfectly
Easy?
medium.
Oh no, I'm capping. I say I feel like it's weird. If you're playing with your friends, she's probably I say easier to take some skill because she can just be a spot up shooter. Especially since she has a distance her distance passive.
No,
So,
but
I
the thing
mean-
is, with Kim, like, there's a problem with Kim. You can't create your own shots. It's hard. It is hard.
Yeah, no. To create a shot with Kim, you need your
The
teammate.
jab step,
Hold on.
the jab step, step back. What are you saying?
Kim has the
That's
exact
getting
same
clamped.
shit as Amanda.
Yeah.
I'm torturing you with the jab step back. That's all I'm saying.
All I need is Mayo Block, and that shit's locked.
I'm torturing.
See,
She has fade away. I'm step back, fade away. Can you
yeah,
do
this
that?
man
I don't think
Ainz is saying all Kim's do is
Can
the
you do
fade
that?
away.
Or-
See, that's true, but like,
No, that's all people Kim's do is the fadeaway.
yeah, that's what
That's
Kim
all
can
they
only
do.
really do when she's doing, when she's trying to create a shot for herself. But in order to maximize her, you got to be able to use your teammates. Your teammates got to be able to synergize with you, which is hard. But I wouldn't put her in hard just because of that. Say she's
I don't know.
like medium.
I feel like there's a lot of people like that actually have like good Kims that actually can create their own shot.
They're there, but
Yeah.
they put work into their Kim. Like they put
True.
work into
Yeah.
their Kim.
True. I don't know. I don't think she's that hard.
Yeah, I wouldn't put her as hard or challenging. I think she's just medium because of that down set. Hold on, let me bring up her skills real quick. because the fact that hold on, we got quick change, quick jumper, screen cut. So those are 3 skills right there that are all about positioning and being able to score off ball, like getting yourself right off ball, and you got to make use of that. So I'd say it's medium.
Can I cut in real quick?
Yeah.
She's basically just a better version of Amanda. So why is Amanda down and easy then?
Exactly.
No, honestly, in my opinion, not to add on with that, I feel like she's a little bit harder to play than Amanda.
Yeah.
I don't think
Amanda
so.
has a higher mid, doesn't she? Like, she's all about the mid, my bro. And she also has, like, things geared straight towards the mid.
But they have, like, the,
And then now listen.
exact same stats.
Yeah, you're right. Wait, what?
Like, I mean, that's
No,
skills.
Amanda has a way higher mid. Like, Amanda lives in the mid.
I'm telling him. I'm still.
No, because I was going to say, no, to add on with that, though, it's harder to guard a mid-range than it is to guard a 3.
Bro,
Yeah.
what are y'all talking about?
Which will make Amanda way more easier.
Listen. Kim, it's not easy. You cannot quit change without teammates. You cannot quit jumper.
See,
without
exactly.
team. You need a team
Yes,
to
sir,
play.
Trey.
Period.
What did I just say when we first started talking about Kim?
She got 2 bumps not playing. I'm sorry. Kim could just sit there and do nothing.
And then the majority of the Kims don't even use the back screen. Which
Right.
is
That is
like
true.
mad
That is true.
move, and none of them use it.
Yeah, so where are we putting Kim, my boys?
I guess.
She is medium.
Medium.
Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. I would say,
Yeah,
definitely harder than Knox
you
Queen, I
can
would
still
say.
be a Kim and stand in the corner
He
and
takes
just
the
hold the screen.
burn to play. So yeah.
I think she's harder than Joey then too.
Yeah, I'd
Right?
say that too.
Yes, she is.
I still think Saru's harder.
I think Sarah's harder than Kim.
Just because of his dunk, all the new people would just do it, and then they would just having no stamina
Yeah.
on defense.
I'll put it right between Joey and Saru.
There we go. Split up the golden duo. All right, next we have is what you call it, Nadia. I'm not gonna lie, as a Nadia main, I would actually put her as like easier, take some skill. Probably take some skill.
Easy. She's
Let me see.
actually hard.
No, she takes skill.
She's not really
I
hard.
100%
guard.
she takes skill.
Yes, skill. Yes,
Yes, will. She got double clutch.
Shooting, she has shooting
Not
touch.
hard to guard though, like
Yeah.
at all.
She can play both sides.
I would put her as a hard character to score as consistently. Yeah, that's gonna be hard.
No,
She
no,
got
no.
no
Like,
quick
the
jumper.
pick up and play Nadia is easy though. Like pick up and play, like Nadia is
Yes,
the
don't get
perfect
well.
shooting guard. Like she's just, I believe they call her perfect. Like that is her nickname. She can defend,
Yeah.
she can shoot, she
Are
can
you talking
fucking
about
dunk.
defense? Yeah, but like as
No,
trying to
no,
be
here's
the
the
main
thing.
person to
Plus she has the
score.
9 intercept.
Yep.
I don't know, man. That's gonna be hard to try
I wouldn't say
to.
she's a perfect pickup and play
Or
character.
the ball.
She's a two-way player, and I
Yep.
mean, yeah, you can easily score with her, but most people just pick up and play cannot play defense with her. You have to know how to play defense to play
Yeah.
a good defensive Nadia.
True. But then again, like if you're guarding someone at 3, I think face guard's one of the easiest moves to use. Just triangle and you stand there. I think it's easier to use the blind defense, to be honest.
Yeah, blind defense is easier because
And the
her skill
hustle
doesn't
ball
work in the mid range.
is like it's very
Yeah,
low.
Lawrence with his mid-range, yeah.
True,
But the plus side to what she does have is if they pump fake on a 3, they have a chance of losing the ball.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And they do have cards that give you more success rate on that hat.
Yeah, that is
Oh, really?
true, but it's like who does that though?
And so
Like who is going to come fake in their face? Like not a foul player just going to.
you'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised, yeah. A lot of
You'd be surprised.
that. People will do that.
I'm surprised.
I could be.
Cross it, but I promise you, you'd be surprised. Like I
A lot of people
really,
do that.
really think about how most Ox Queens and most Kims play.
Yeah,
If you're guarding the man up, like most of the time, they're not going to shoot that first shot. They're probably going to try to pump fake you and do the kick into to the center, wait for the pass back.
Yeah, honestly, when you say it like that, yeah, face guard is harder than blind defense. But now Nadia, it feels so weird since Nadia plays both sides, and you got to be able to play both sides with Nadia. Since she can play both sides.
Imagine if you're trying to score on one at Pedro, right? That is going to be that much harder, right?
Yeah.
It's like she needs some teamwork, right? Some screen, something.
I don't know because Jay will solo queue.
Okay, I thought of an easy comparison. I think about this all the time when I play Nadia. When it's Nadia versus a small forward like Jack, like Nadia is harder than Jack to play. When it comes to small forwards, because Nadia, you're basically a small forward at a shooting guard, because the best thing with Nadia is the mid range. That is what her stats are geared towards, so that's what you usually should run. And so, yeah. And then the small forwards, most of the small forwards have better stats than her when it comes to defense. So she's lacking a little bit. So it's going to take a little extra to make sure you're playing both sides well enough like you're them.
What is her P6?
Oh, we're not doing P6 trade. We're only doing P5s.
Oh, okay.
Only up to their P5s.
Okay.
But yeah, I think she's harder than Jack. Maybe easier than Rebecca, though, because Rebecca's roll is pretty easy.
And then her pick dodge doesn't really work against.
Yep, triangle.
Like.
Oh yeah, pick dodge is like half.
Yeah.
Her P5 skill is like.
Like it only works against those who just have like a regular screen, but anybody who has like any type of buff to their screen, any like extra tweak to it, it doesn't work.
It's not working.
So do we agree with that? Like just a little bit harder than Jack, easier than Rebecca?
I personally agree with it.
I'm cool. Honestly, I would put her above Murdoch.
Bob Murdoch?
Oh, Murdoch.
Wait, who?
Oh yeah, Murdoch is easier than Nadia.
Because I would put him above Murdoch. Put her above Murdoch.
I feel like I gotta redo Rebecca then. Rebecca seems weird. Is Rebecca's role? No. Because Rebecca's a small forward too. Rebecca still has to do small forward shit.
Hey, John back.
But yeah.
You can accidentally get a bucket with Rebecca.
Yeah.
That is true.
For
no reason.
All right, now let's go off to the. I thought this was the last one. We still got one more over here. Next is Rin. As another,
you got Walker
Rin, my boys.
You know what I'm saying? There you go.
Again, I have to go take some skill with Rin.
Big skill.
Yeah, I'd say take some skill. It's pretty straightforward. Like it's very straightforward with Rin. It just with that little passing skill, I would say it takes some skill. You got to be able to make sure you're open. But then again, Rin's pretty ass.
Yeah, for like, Ren is so bad. So bad, but character like, damn. Go see, come on, y'all.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. If anybody can really pick up Rin. It's kind of like the Lou thing. You just gotta think a little bit more since you're shooting guard, and you gotta hit most of the time threes to really do something for your team. And that's what her stats are geared towards. So you gotta do something. Yeah,
like
so
she's for the most part she is pick up and play ready, but it does take a little IQ.
Well, jumper. Yeah.
Honestly, I'd say she's easier than Fred.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. I honestly, yeah, easier than Fred. No, I think she's the easiest in this, and to take some skill. Because all you got to do is just pass. That's all you need to do. Just do that one passing skill. And that's it.
Yeah. Like pass or run. Pass or run. And
yep. That's pretty much it.
All it is.
There's not really much to her gameplay.
With Rin 2, though, you also have pull-up jumper and fadeaway. So, I mean, you're not really...
She's able to score by herself, and then, you know, she has that good passing skill to fake out opponents. It's pretty easy. Yeah. There's not much to it. But I wouldn't say easy. You got to think about where, you know, what your teammates are doing and all that. All right, and now we have this man, Walker.
Walker, man.
Wait, hear me out when I say this.
I've seen people that play that character.
Hear me out when I say this.
Oh, it's bad.
I feel like he's right there with Kim. And the only reason why I'm saying this, hold on. Who's invited me? The only reason why I'm saying this because he technically have the same amount of skills as
he does.
Kim has. He has the quick shot. He has the fade away. Does he have shooting touch?
I think it's 6 but not 5th.
He's 6, yeah. No.
Okay. I mean, then his shot fade. He gains success rate if you successfully get the pump fake off with his shot fade.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait, does he actually get that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's interesting.
Damn, calm, bro.
Yeah.
And then he got the untamed dash, which is easy to stop if you ain't got collision resist, though.
He
also has pretty good speed, too. I didn't know.
Walker, he could ISO better than Fred, to be honest with you.
And this is the only reason why I say he like in medium, because that fake pass, it takes a little skill. That fake pass layup thing, it takes a little skill to do that. And then also the layup pass.
I just haven't seen a Walker like tried to drive into the that tried to drive into the paint, you know.
No, there's a couple of them.
You know what
I've
I'm
seen
saying?
a couple.
I haven't seen a Walker that I looked at.
I've seen the fake pass. a couple
Honestly,
times.
I can't remember the last time I played
challenging for
Walker.
Walker. I just noticed something, bro. He only has like one. Is it? Yeah, that's just one passing skill. Then everything else is geared towards him scoring on his own. And besides that layup pass,
But at P6, oh my god, yo, bro, he is so much better at P6. Like, damn, like, bro, it is a big difference, bro.
yeah, but we're not
He came in at
including
P6.
P6. Like, all
Yeah,
this little-
I know, but like, god damn, my boy, fake layup, manual layup, and quick pass, like, damn, like.
Yeah, but at fifth prestige, even max, you got to be able to score by yourself, and it just feels like his moves lack behind the moves of like Ox Queen, Kim, Fred, like even Fred, all the other shooting guards, man.
Yeah,
I think you could be challenging.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Like I put
He
him like
could be.
I would say he's like right there with Faye.
Right there with Faye. You said he's above
Faye?
MC?
Yeah, for sure. MC, all they want to do is just do that trash drift shot thingy. That's it. Like, they really don't like do anything good with him.
MC does have a strong ass move. All right, there we go. I feel like Jesse needs to be moved now.
Yeah, yes, he do.
Hold on, let's move
Yes.
Jesse. I feel like Jesse's off balance here.
Jesse's skill set, I ain't gonna lie, it is kind of weird. Like for real, right?
I think she's
She
still
doesn't
challenging,
have
just easier than
driving.
Walker.
Okay. I mean, like Jesse at P, so for Jesse, she got pull-up jumper and that trash drift shot. Like,
Yep.
that's about it. At
Yeah.
P5, but she can easily beat Clown.
Yeah, exactly. I would still say she's challenging. It's just to me, she doesn't seem harder than Walker, though. So that's why I moved her like that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, guys.
But 220 still though is
Yo.
fucking crazy on Jesse. Ain't gonna lie.
All right, guys. Next up is centers. Let's do the centers now.
Oh, D money.
There we go. About time.
Oh, D money.
Let's start off with Big Dog, my boys. I think he's challenging.
Big Dog. So we could get Big Dog up and out the way, put him at challenger.
Yeah.
And there's really no explanation for that.
Touch pass, bro.
No, you said touch pass. Listen, I'm gonna keep it a stack. If Big Dog don't got a good team around him, he's useless because
Yeah.
more than half of his skills has pass in the name.
That is true.
Kill pass, block pass, touch pass, alley oop pass, layup pass, and chip out pass.
They all have pass.
Come on, bro.
They all have pass in the name.
Yeah.
Literally, but the only skill he doesn't have that has pass in the name is box out.
It's box out. Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
All right, so where we put him in
Yeah.
challenging?
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree with that.
It is hard to use because, like, you know, why go Big Dog when you got a trash P4 Kim? You know what I'm saying? So like, you know,
Yeah.
man,
He might be more, I hate to say this,
I
but
don't like the big dog.
He might be more challenging than
because you
Fred.
trade.
Honestly, I think we gotta redo Faye, but I think he's more challenging than
it's
yeah,
challenging.
Jesse.
Yeah, it's not really. All you gotta do is press triangle. Like,
No, because you gotta look at it. You gotta look at it like this. Because Big Dog, what's Big Dog's responsibility? He has a bunch of pass options in his kit.
His
Everything
responsibility
that he
is
does-
to pass.
His
Yes.
responsibility is to get boards, play D, and pass. That's really it. Like you can build him to do
He's
other
6'6"
stuff, but
though, I ain't gonna lie.
that's what his kit is revolved around. Even his bucks. Like if he just
Yeah.
passes you the ball and you open, you get a buff to your shot. If he gets a rebound, you get a buff to your shot. If he gets a block, you get a buff to your shot.
Yeah,
So he's team friendly, That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I don't find him. Me personally, I don't find him challenging at all. It's just you can build him to do other stuff, but primarily his job is to play D, rebound, and pass the ball.
But guess what?
But can I add on to what you're saying there?
Hey, they aren't going to pass the ball as big dogs, which like for them, it's gonna be a hella challenge.
Hey guys,
Oh,
look at it this way. Let's say
hell,
center
hell
versus
no.
center.
Like,
Big dog versus
you know?
Luther. Big dog versus Krista. Big dog versus Jimmy. Big dog
Hell no.
versus all the other centers. How it's just
Ain't no way.
he's more
Okay.
challenging
Nah,
compared to them. I would
okay.
say.
Who's big dog? We talking about my big dog? Because my big dog was platted out and whoop all of them.
Bro, stop it. We're talking about your
I mean,
Big
but hear me out though, DJ. Can your big dog cook my how? You got to think
Hell
about it
no.
like that.
And
Oh,
my
my.
big dog, I cook house all the time.
But can you cook my how?
I
Because my
yes, I can cook anyhow. I
sound
cook
crazy.
pizza house all the time. All the time.
Man,
That's all I
that
go
is not
against
crazy.
him.
My holla P10. I don't know about a P6.
Hey, dude. Anyways, I think we can almost all of us agree that he's challenging. I'll put him above Jesse.
If he's not challenging, he's harder to play than Fox. That's my opinion.
And guys, I think we need to redo Faye. I think Faye's easier than Big Dog. Easier than
yes,
Walker.
she is. I mean,
Faye is easier to play than Big Dog.
She got the hardest dunk to block in the game.
Whoa. What?
Whoa.
Yes, you do.
Coming from a big man, I feel like I can sit any fade down. As we see, a 255 balance.
Press triangle, bro. I don't take no skill, bro.
And we seen what happened when he 1v1 Mahal.
You got 2 blocks out of how many dunks he had?
I got 4 blocks on 7 dunks.
Hell, no. All I'm saying is,
That's a decent ratio.
playing Faye does not pay skill, but she got no good drive-in blocks, so she better get dunked on herself. She is a better version of Clark, bro. Like, there you go.
Yeah, I mean she has more skills.
So you
than Clark,
said-
so you got to do more with her. Like Clark's just
Yeah.
straightforward.
Yeah, that's true, but it's like, bro, if you don't got no cards on that, man,
Nah, Trey, you bugging, bro. Leave her alone.
Let's just go to the next one, bro. How about Big
Yeah,
Joe?
nah.
Big Joe, my guys.
Big Joe.
Yeah.
I let Money talk first. Yeah, I let him talk first.
Big Joe. I say he's easy. I don't find anything too complicated about him. I mean, he can rebound, he can play D, he can score. Like
Yeah.
what more do you need? Like it's nothing
Yeah,
hard about his kit. Like he don't have any complex moves in his kit, nothing that you got to do with, no 3-button combinations. Like you ain't playing more.
Oh yeah, it is pretty
He's
straightforward.
Pretty straightforward.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
no, I'm
kid
not-
right now. Kid is pretty
He low-key
straightforward.
spinning. Yeah.
Yeah,
But now, see,
Big
it's
Joe,
where
he
do you
can
place
be
him at in the easy though?
Yeah.
No,
okay,
yeah,
go
I think
back.
he's easy.
Yeah, I think
Nah,
he's
know
easy
I
too,
gotta
but
be- I
He's-
do
I
have
don't
a
think he's the-
dog bias,
He's the
but-
easiest center for sure. Without a doubt, easiest center. Actually, hold on.
I'd say he's easier than Double D. I would say he's easier than Lou. Easier than Clark.
I
I'll
don't
become
know.
tough.
That in the middle of William and Clark, that's where I'll put him at. No cap.
But he doesn't get power rebound until P6, so that's what I'm saying.
See, if we was including P6, he would be easier than William.
Oh, we're not doing P6.
We're not doing P6.
That's what I'm saying.
Are you saying he's easier than William without P6?
No,
P6,
he's easier than William with P6.
Oh,
Without
okay,
P6, he's in between them.
Oh, okay.
Now, I wouldn't say he's easier than Clark, because Clark is pretty much a one-trick pony.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I say he's easy to play. Like,
I will put.
Oh, okay, easy.
Yeah, I'd put him above Clark. I feel like he's harder to play than Clark.
okay.
And then,
Yeah, I keep
Camilla.
reading that thing wrong, bro. But yeah, I think he's
You
fine
might
right
as well
here.
put Chloe and Ayla to hella easy. Go
No,
ahead.
we're not point
and,
guards yet. I could honestly
hey,
solo
take
up a
a
point
roll.
guard playing by myself. I'm not gonna lie. I play point guard so much, man. But Camila's the next one.
Camilla? Are
Put up, Nobi.
I think he's hard.
I'll press
Oh,
what?
Why hard?
I think
hear
he's
me
hard.
out.
For a new player, she's hard.
All
right, now-
Camilla's hard. Camilla's hard.
Okay.
I feel like Camilla's not hard. And the only reason why I'm going to say this is because if you pair her up with a good team as you would do with Big Dog, I feel like she would be the same as Big Dog in the challenging area. Only reason why, because if you give her a team like you would get Big Dog a team, she can provide more for her team than Big Dog can. Which would, I don't know if that would make her easier or not. I don't think it would. But then she has better block than she has a manual block, which is an easier move. Now the post up fake, I really want to say it takes skill to use that move.
I'm gonna say this, and this is the one thing that makes Camilla harder to play than Big Dog. Is
if you say dash and tap, I knew it.
Yeah, we do.
See, look, listen. I feel like she's challenging, but harder to play than Big Dog.
And honestly, I feel like another aspect that makes her hard is the way you can build her. Like, you can build her mid, you can build her 3, or you can even build her whole, but it's a little weird because her stats are like, I don't know. How do you guys have her built? Do you guys all have her built differently than each other?
I'm pretty sure. Hold on, Money, how do you have her built?
Mine's mainly a mid-range. Because you have to, the way her stats are, none of her stats as far as like shooting are great. So you can't really go balance with her. You have to either sell out on 3-point or sell out on mid-range.
Yeah.
I already know what I'm doing, my boy. Straight defense, my boy. 250 driving.
I'm with Trey on this one. My Camilla is nothing but a playmaker and defender.
You see, since everyone just said different stuff, I feel like that's why she's hard, bro. Like, her stats are all over the place. And then the dash and tap. The tap and dash.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I would say she's the hardest.
It's not easy for players that are like new, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because she's all over the place, bro. You can't just pick her and say, I'm going to be this. Like, people are all over the place with her.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I did.
I mean, you can put in something I did.
So, I know hard though. Someone please explain that to me.
Say that again. You said what?
Oh, Hina is hard?
Yes.
What?
Hold on.
I mean, see, the thing about it is she easier to play than Lulu?
I feel like she's. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a big main, so that one confuses
Wait,
me.
so currently, as now, Noah's the hardest player to play, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah.
I feel like, in all honesty, I will put Camilla either in between Carter and Carolina or in between Carolina and Lulu. That's the only two spots that actually fit her.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
I just feel like if we're going off like new players, I feel like that, like obviously give them 5-star, like that dash tap pass, like
yeah, that's gonna kill them.
They use that well.
No, that's
between Carter and
I was gonna say
because
because you still got to do the big duties as well, which was Loki, which got me thinking that Loki Lulu was harder than Carolina as well at the same time, because you still gotta run on your big duties, happen to get rebounds, play defense,
and
score when the ball comes your way.
The ball. You think it's like, is that easier compared to Lulu getting the ball?
I mean, it's my Lulu.
Honcho, bro, that man got crazy cards, but bro, she still can't like score that well. So like, bro, if he can't score with all of his cards, then it's like, yeah, playing her is hard to but yes. And then of course, if you got trash teammates, bro, it's gonna be even harder.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Caroline doesn't even have any passing skills, bro. Like, you got to do everything by yourself. Like, it's hard to even work with a team with Caroline.
Yeah, no. Once you're stuck in the move, you're stuck in that move.
Yeah.
It's like anytime you play with a Carolina, I'm expecting 10 shots. But the thing is, you better hope that she at least goes 8 for 10.
Yeah.
If you go 5 for 10 in Carolina, you are killing it.
Listen, man. Honcho got 140 success, bro, and he will break wide open size. So he's like, bro, that character.
Same thing we going through with my Lulu.
It's just bad. Like, he's like Joey, bro. Right?
Yeah.
Joey, the crazy, perfect cards, and he would still break a wide open mid-range shot.
Oh no, I ain't never seen a Joey Bricker wide open mid range.
Them prestige one Joey's go crazy.
He one of one Joey's one
All right,
No,
guys.
I've never seen a P3 Joey Bicker mid-range.
All right, guys. Guys, let's go to the next big, my boys. The next one's
Easy.
How.
Easy.
Easy. Yeah, hell yeah, my
Yeah,
boy.
all his
I'm not gonna hold
stats.
you. He's easy and the easiest center. I feel like he would be the easiest.
Did you guys just say that with Big Joe? You said Big Joe was the easiest center.
You see, you right, but then I forgot.
How is the thing? Yeah.
Oh yeah, because everybody knows how to build How, bro. Like you just go for the
Platinum rebound call, right? There you go.
And I'm pretty sure he has the highest base rebound for centers,
And shot blocking.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir. And he
with
also
229.
153 jump shot block. That's crazy.
I think he's
With the 229 drive-in shot block, a 229 balance, like holy shit.
It's something stupid.
How
It's something
easy is he, my guy?
Easy.
He is cheese, man. You just spam that behind the rim.
Yeah, no, he has the highest jump shot block with the highest drive-in shot block.
I think he'd be the easiest character in the game.
He has shadow block too. Like it's like damn.
To be honest, How gameplay isn't nothing to write home about either. It's probably down here with Jason and Amanda and Willie.
And he's the second highest, and he's the second fastest center too.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
Man, he has like all the
Yeah,
moves.
I feel like
Don't that will, power rebound, shadow block. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Literally, bro, he's the average ass center right there.
And then bro, you can change up his skills too, bro.
Yeah.
Even got a manual layup, bro.
All right, how about higher than Jason, or you guys want him lower?
I think he's the easiest character.
I feel like he's easier to play than Jason. Not gonna lie.
Just because of his kit, Jay. Like he literally has he has a high shot block, high rebounding. He has power rebound. He has manual block. He has shadow block.
Yeah, his whole gameplay is just square and triangle.
Yeah,
that's his whole gameplay. There is no like combos either. It's just square and triangle.
Like I don't think I press any other buttons when I play.
That's a combo.
Whole triangle, whole square. Occasionally press X. That's it.
Exactly.
I mean, think about him. Think about him in 3x3. He literally dominates in 3x3.
Like,
If that's what we're going off of, like no cards, no, just skills. Like
Okay.
So do we think she's
Like,
he's easier than Amanda or no?
Nah.
I still think you still need to be able to know how to rebound.
True,
Man, he's got to hit square.
You
I
press
think he's in a good spot.
teammate.
Because you still got responsibilities as a big.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a good spot.
Crazy.
All right, guys. Next is Krista.
Now the thing about Krista is she has one of the lowest rebounds, but Lee has a lower rebound than her. So if we doing the center v center thing again, the only center she could get over is Lee. But after that, you also got to think of the big duty. So if it's a center v center, she's in the challenging area.
Yeah.
But then her defense adds on to her not getting a rebound.
I think she's medium.
I ain't gonna cap, but who players, bro, they love to block and catch every single thing, bro. Nothing to me, bro.
And see, that's the thing. That's the thing with Krista. She's the only character with a block and catch on shots and dunks.
On dunks.
Yeah.
I know.
Like first triangle. It's just triangle. It's just triangle square. That's it.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though, right? She actually take a lot of skill, to be honest. Alright, bro.
Oh yeah.
If you are trying to play against a Krista that is very new, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You can easily tell, bro. That's all they do. Blocking kick.
She also got that screen body check too, though.
Right. New players do that. Right?
Honestly,
They ain't about to
Oh wait, she got quick screen too. Hold on.
Yeah, she has
quick screen too. Yeah.
So honestly, I would say Krista is about as I wouldn't say she's difficult to play at all. Like she's Murdoch.
Wait, hold on. No, I was trying to say, Loki, where do we throw Max at?
Max, I forgot who are we even throwing at because they don't have him on this tier list for some reason.
I think we put him like somewhere
in the
middle. Yeah,
I was gonna say that's where I throw Krista at, man.
Krista, she takes skill, right?
Yeah, I would say she takes a good bit of skill.
Krista, she is as good as you are, to be honest with you. Potential, right? So basically, if you are trash at defense while you trying to play as her, right? So
yeah,
that's kind of how. how I feel about her. Because I'm tired of people blocking, catching on a goddamn pump fake, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'll say she's harder than Murdoch, mostly because of her stats, and mostly because like her offensive support isn't there. Like she has to support through screens, and that's and that's a little bit, you know, that's harder than what Murdoch does, bro. Like Murdoch, it's just a little bit easier.
They'll probably give her a dunk at will on P6.
Yeah, maybe. That makes her offense a bit better.
She needs shadow, but I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Hold on.
So we're putting her.
I'm not being nice for her.
They better give her an intercept.
Honestly, I think she may be towards the top of medium, of hardest.
You think she's harder than Fox?
I don't. I think maybe.
No, I wouldn't say she's harder than Fox.
Don't say she's harder than Fox.
I feel like Fox is easier to contribute for. Yeah, but I feel like Fox can contribute more easier by just setting those screens. I feel like Trista actually has to try.
Oh yeah, my bad. Let me put it down because Joey, Saru, and Kim got to do a little bit more than Krista. Krista's just being the hole and then setting screens. Maybe.
Yeah. Hang on.
I wouldn't say she's as hard as Fox because you already know what she can.
She don't really take too much skill, bro.
I was gonna say put her and take some skill, but like above Nadia.
But Nadia, yeah, because she's in this weird thing where she's kind of low, medium, and then high takes some skill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put her up there because her gameplay is very simple too.
But see, the next center's gameplay is very simple as well.
Jimmy. Easy.
See, okay, I'm pretty sure Jimmy, ain't he the slowest center?
Yes.
Isn't he the yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the slowest center.
Jimmy is the 3 extra goddamn.
His skills make him so easy.
Not since they nerfed him.
He got 214 rebounds. We go against the center v center thing. The only center he getting snagged by is Big Joe and How. So you got that.
You got unblockable moves.
Doesn't he have the highest balance? Hold on, hell no, Chris not how.
Thank you, Killohooks.
Yeah, I think so. I think he has the highest base.
Nah, highest base is Howlin. How?
Honestly, I think he's a good medium center.
Wait, let me look at his.
If you look at his skills, it's like it's all over the place.
Yeah, for real.
I say it's medium. You got to be conscious of like all his skills.
Yeah,
for real.
Power rebound. That's why I feel like it's like power rebound.
That you try to do his blockable thingy, and guess what, bro? You fuck up, bro. Has an easy block.
Yeah, I ain't gonna you gotta be cautious of your stamina too.
Yeah,
I say you take some more skill than Krista, because Krista's very simple. Jimmy, you got to think a little bit more. Can't just really
put him like under Ox and challenging, right there. I would say right there.
Easy to play. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Do you think Ox is easier than Jimmy?
No.
No, because Jimmy just has to really rebound at the end of the day. Ox has to physically score, probably while getting double teamed.
The thing is, with Jimmy, you also got to be able to make use of your scoring moves too. Got to make sure you do that when necessary, and be able to guard, because he does have blocking catch. I never even knew he had this. I don't think I've ever seen a Jimmy do this. It's a blocking.
But the thing is, with Jimmy though, it's for you trying to score. You have to rely on somebody trying to get you the ball to do all that.
Yeah. I don't know. I would say it's medium. There's only a few skills that's going to require a little bit extra, a good bit extra. And then other skills that are just going to make you think and pay attention to the game a little bit harder. This man, Papa Huff, a champion. Crazy. All right, guys, next we have Lee.
Easy.
Easy.
No, hear me out. The only reason why I'm not finna say easy, because you still got to think he got big duties as well, and he has the least amount of rebound in centers.
I only know one Lee that actually does big duties. If you solo queue and you got a Lee on your team, he's sitting in that corner the whole game.
Hold on.
I think Lee has the same problem Lulu does, except he has nothing in the hole to score. So he has to position himself and get rebounds.
The post-up fake, he got that. The post-up fake, that's about it.
He's got that fadeaway too, doesn't he? The signature shot.
Oh yeah, fadeaway too. Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. We're finna do the turn fadeaway in the post. Come on,
come on, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, that turn fadeaway in the post kind of clean though. It's kind of clean.
Oh no, it's supposed to be clean, but who you know just pulling that shit?
He got the fadeaway.
Let me see. Oh wait, no, because he got manual block too.
He also has power rebound.
Yeah.
doesn't he? Does he
We
have
go
power
to the
rebound?
skills.
I think he got power rebound.
That's
Okay.
what I'm
Oh yeah, he
saying.
has power rebound too.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like he's
his
character to
looks
pick
is
up.
stupid.
You got manual block, bro. I ain't
Think
got
about this. All the new people that want to play center want to shoot threes no matter what.
exactly. So
He's
really
made
is,
for that,
yeah.
and he can rebound and block.
True,
Not
but doesn't
crazy,
Lee
actually,
lose to
really
Big
good.
Dog?
He lose to every center.
Yeah, he's,
Everybody,
yeah.
yeah, he was everybody.
and me, bro. Yes, sir.
You can say and me.
At the hoodie.
I just think his kit's very beginner friendly.
Yeah,
Of
it
course.
is. It is. It
It's
is.
very beginner friendly, but you still gotta play a mean Lee, bro, to do something. You can't be
Yeah.
trash.
Yeah, as a beginner, you gotta play like. I need to see what type of pin you got getting boards like that with a beginner league. Shit.
All right.
I wouldn't say it's challenging, but I wouldn't say it's easy.
Bags though. Like, how you
I
I
think
think he's harder to play than Double D.
Yeah. I'd say he's harder to play than Krista too, because
One
Krista's simple. Like Lee, you
block.
got to be mindful on offense. You got to position yourself, and you got to get rebound too. I feel like he's harder than Jimmy too, just because of that reason.
Now his shot, yo, bro, it is so slow, bro.
Yeah,
True.
but if you put a release card on it, it's actually not bad.
See the thing,
I think
that shot add on too. It only helps in the mid range. You only get the boost in the mid range. You don't get it from the three.
You don't get it from the three. And then if you're not if
Man,
you're not
he
really
says
hitting your
honestly.
shots, because with Lee you have to pull the big out of the paint. And if you're not pulling the big out of the paint, then you're kind of pointless.
Yeah.
True.
Where'd you guys put him? I think he belongs in medium somewhere.
I think he's harder than Jimmy.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, I
I don't
agree
think,
with that,
he's
too.
harder to play than Ox.
I agree with that. Yeah.
You don't think he's harder than Ox?
I don't think he's harder than Ox. I feel like Ox is easy, but you got to remember to be like. I guess for a new player, I feel like Lee is so much easier.
If we still talking about a new player, I'm not gonna
That's what we're
hold
going
you.
off of.
I feel like, yeah, if we're still talking about new players, I genuinely think Lee is harder to play than Ox.
Really? I just feel like because the new players really don't know about collision. You know what I'm saying? Like get knocked over. Like Lee, there's a big
Lee is
body,
like a
all they do
huge
is shoot a three.
positioning thing.
Yeah, but like all they do is sit in the corner right three half the time. Like,
Yeah,
if
but
you're
the
a new
thing is
player,
that's bad positioning. Like that's why it makes
That's
it a
not
little bit
good.
challenging.
So I feel like that's what they're gonna do.
You got to run around with Lee.
And you know them new players ain't gonna pass you the ball once they get it in the corner.
Yeah.
They're only shooting facials. They watch
Over
my
here.
videos.
Over here.
All right, let's just do a vote. How many? Where do you guys place him in medium?
I would
Yeah,
put
I think it's between Ox and Joey. Christian.
Yeah, Joey and Ox.
Joey,
I'm thinking between Sorrow and Kim.
You think between Sorry and Kim?
I think he's already plays in Kim.
I can see that because Kim
Yeah.
is made for threes, and all leagues are gonna want to do is shoot threes.
Kim,
I
you
can
can
see
just
that.
stand there and get you a bucket. You got to actually put in work
Yeah,
to
that's
try to
cool.
get you an open bucket.
Yeah, no, I respect that. I like that. I like that take.
All right, so
Yeah.
between Sorrow and Kim.
Oscar.
All right, there we
Yeah.
go. And now we got the last center, my boys. Luther, honestly, easy.
Easy, but that's the easiest center. He's easy.
I said
I'll
the
put him
easiest
like.
center again.
I'm gonna keep. No, I said he's not the easiest center.
Oh.
I'll put him in directly in between Liu and Big Joe, right there.
No. Because look at it this way. He's got to be the easiest center because I went into the center tournament with a Luther that was 3-star, no upgrade skills, and whooped Jay's 5-star Camilla.
Man, you see what she's at on the list? I don't even know why. I have all passing skills on her. Calm down. I have all passing skills on her.
Crazy. No skill upgrades, nothing. You're still cooked.
I think he's easier than Big Joe, honestly, because with Big Joe, the Galaxy Dunk, that's a thing, and it's a little weird to me.
Hear me out. The only reason why I'm not saying to say he's easier is because that center v center he loses. That
He
center v
does.
center on Big Joe he loses.
He does, but I don't think that makes him harder though. He just stays under the hole.
He's very beginner friendly.
Yeah.
He is. He's very user friendly, and he gets above all his stats when he's matched up against the center. So if you get a competent Luther, and you're playing a center, whether you playing if you playing somebody who's playing Luther, you got your work cut out for you. It ain't gonna be a cakewalk.
I ain't never go against a good Luther with my howl on the court. That's just me though. That's just me though.
How easy we think he is, my boys. I think he's honestly easier than Clark.
I think he's
I
easier
think
than
he's easier
Amanda.
than Clark.
I think he's easier than Amanda.
I can see that because his dunk at will's like pretty solid.
Dude, if you at the jump ball, you get the rebound and run to the rim. That is it.
True. Triangle, square, triangle, square. It's a triangle, square
Triangle
thing.
square.
The post look different, bro.
If we're saying that, then we're saying he's easier than Hal, then. But I don't know about easier than Amanda still.
I don't think he's.
Yo, there's 9 point guards. That just threw me off. There's 9 point guards.
I think there's almost 9 in every
That's why they
position.
wanted to do the point guards last. That's
9 every position. I mean, oh
There's
yeah,
only 2 point guards that are like
Exactly.
good.
yeah. Every position got 9. No, shooting guards got 10.
Oh, yeah, you guys said, yeah.
Shooting guards got 10, while power forwards and centers got 8, and small forwards and point guards got 9.
Yeah.
Damn.
So do we agree with this? Like him lower than Hal, or should it be up, or where is he going? Man,
I think he's easier.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. I feel like him and Hal is like the damn near the exact same. No, Hal is easier to play because he got better
I
defense.
think you lower than Hal.
Better defense.
I don't know, but how you gotta make use of that shadow block? Doesn't he have blocking catch? You gotta like make understand when to use those.
Yeah.
Wait,
Half
Luther
the new
also has
players
blocking
only play
catch,
one
doesn't
side of
he?
the ball.
No, Hal don't got blocking catch at all.
Oh, okay, it's Luther. Who
Oh, yeah,
has
he
it, my
doesn't. He
bad.
doesn't.
Yeah, Luther has that jump shot, catch, whatever.
Yeah.
Which actually, I don't know like if y'all that actually works on layups. It's actually funny when you catch a layup with that.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, actually, hold on. Yeah, I may put
Alright.
Luther just a little bit above Hal.
Sucks.
Hey,
On
Jay,
PG,
have
no.
fun.
Point guard. Honestly, no, I'm thinking, bro. I'm still thinking about Luther. I feel like maybe above Jason. I don't know.
I can see that. I feel like because he's just a bigger body on the court, but he's also slower.
Yeah.
So you gotta remember that. But I feel like not many people know how to play paint defense when they're new. So I feel like you just dunk it.
All right, my boys. Now it's on for the point guards. I have a whole thesis on every single one of these point guards and where they
We
belong.
already know, Jay.
You know,
It sucks. It's starting off with Ayla, bro, because Ayla's a little wonky. I would say she's easy, but she also has point guard roles. She's not as easy as Chloe, and I'll get to that in a second.
You're bugging.
No, Zach, I have a full thesis for you, Zach. I know you love Chloe, bro, but Chloe is way too easy. Chloe is way too easy.
Chloe is super easy.
In my opinion, I feel like Chloe is easier than Ayla.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I would say Ayla takes some skill. Now, the one thing point guards everybody has to remember is that they all have good passing. That's not a problem, okay? With the point guard, they have good passing. If you pass the ball, it's all right. It's okay. Everybody has goated passing except for maybe Pedro. The man gets nerfed.
Like way too low, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, I got you. Ayla's going and take some skill, and I would put Ayla. I would put her easier than. Honestly, maybe. Yeah, maybe Deacon. Honestly,
she can pass
across the court.
yeah, right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
she
saying?
can chuck the ball.
Yeah, she can't do that, bro. She's gonna get.
She's a bailout.
Defense too. Defense too.
Like she can pass, she
That
can
is-
sham guard, she can. I believe she has intercept
Defense too.
resistance.
Yeah, he has intercept too, and the up thing.
Floater, pay up pass, and time to handle.
Face guard, that too.
Yeah,
Face guard.
and face guard, yeah.
And face
Yeah,
guard,
like-
yeah.
She's all around solid. I wouldn't say she's really hard
Like
at
at all.
all. She's just a little bit harder than Chloe because you gotta focus a little bit more on passing with Ayla. But Chloe, all right, Zach, this is why I'm gonna place Chloe at easy, my boy. It's because
Now you're
Chloe
bugging.
is an off-ball playmaker. If you guys ever played 2K, that is one of the stupidest and easiest builds to be. That is so.
Yes, sir.
It is
Come on,
so
Jay.
easy. You don't need the ball to play the game. With Chloe, if you get the ball, you're still good at the game because you have Sham God. It is too easy. You click one button left or right. How do you use Sham God? Go the opposite direction where the opponent is. It is ridiculously easy, and then you don't need the ball.
But how does that make Ayla so much harder than that? I don't get it. Like, that's what I'm trying to,
You kind of need the ball of Ayla. Ayla needs to be able to do plays. Chloe doesn't need to do that. Chloe is the perfect, just there for Ox Queen. While Ox Queen gets stuck, Chloe may be randomly open off ball and get a quick shot off. And if she's
And then
not,
if
you have
she's
Sham God.
And to add on with
That's what you're
that,
saying.
if Chloe don't got the ball, her team also gets a speed buff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
Which
Chloe, you're
Ayla
just
gets
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ayla's given a speed buff when she has the ball, while
Yeah.
Chloe is
Yeah.
the opposite.
I still think
that's
this-
cool.
I still think she'd be hard. I think she's harder than most of the characters in Easy though.
honestly,
Obviously, the Sham God is easy, but I just feel like
think like they
she's
both would be
tiny.
probably what and what. I think it's just personal preference. Do you prefer a character who's I guess, better off ball or a character that's better with the ball?
Well, for me,
think it
bro,
just
I love
depends on the person playing.
off ball. I ain't gonna lie.
True.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
feel like Ayla, you just need a little bit more of a brain. Maybe Ayla should also be down easy.
But
Chloe
Ayla has
definitely
that.
easy though.
Ayla has that bailout pass. If you're getting clamped, Ayla can just
Oh, yeah,
throw the
bailout
ball
pass, yeah.
across the court. Yeah, she's like a bullet pass. And I feel like that's way easier. If
Exactly.
Chloe gets clamped, she has to throw the ball somewhere. She can't be getting clamped
Well,
up.
she has kill pass, so if
Yeah.
someone's in close enough to her, she can also.
Doesn't Ayla have that too?
Ayla doesn't have kill pass. I don't think.
No.
But she has a pass. A pass.
She has a
She's her
She
own
has a
pass.
pass.
a private pass.
It's basically so she should be throwing a
You can
bullet.
sham a pass if you want to.
Yeah,
I
see.
think it just
All right, I might redo Ayla, but honestly, I think this is perfect for Chloe right here. A little bit low, right below Lou, above Big Joe, because she has to focus on scoring a good bit. You know, if you choose Chloe, they expect some points out of you. And with Lou, it's just easier to defend with Lou than it is with Chloe. But Chloe has a strong ass defensive skill, and the same thing with Ayla. So I'll move Ayla. Ayla can be easy too, but I feel like she's still harder than Chloe. I would also put her harder than Lou. Yeah, because her defensive skill is just, I don't know. Face guard isn't the greatest thing, but it's still good. It's still good. Lou has it easier though with hers.
Not Sydney. Hold on.
Wait, what'd you say, Trey?
I said so for Sydney. I think that
Okay.
he is actually harder to score at first. He has no dribble moves to get open. Her shot is the easy shot to block. Besides Ren shot, right?
Yeah,
Slow
true.
ass, flat, low arcing shot. She barely jumps. Crazy shoot, right?
Yep.
She has one skill to go in the paint, layup pass, and then on top of that, her P5 skill is ass, bro.
Yeah,
Like trying to score and Sydney, it's gonna be hard.
Honestly, I'm gonna say challenging for Cindy. Now that I think about it, bro.
It's
'cause-
challenging. Yeah, it's not easy.
You know what I'm saying? How can you shoot on me? Like,
Yeah, see, I put Cindy as challenging, bro. Because when I think about it, Cindy's supposed to be a shooter, but how the fuck do you get your defender off of you with Cindy? That's the main
That's
problem.
man.
You can go to the whole layup pass, but then are you really open? Like, what's going on?
Of course not.
right?
I mean, you can do the
They
what was that move? The left right shimmy? You can do that and get open with. That was the move back in the day.
You said what
That's the
move?
move.
The little left right shimmy.
Oh yeah, see, that's my gameplay now with Cindy.
That was the
You're just
move back
moving
in the
left
day
and right.
The left I reckon was higher.
But that's still challenging, bro. You gotta like fuck
Yeah,
with their
it
head.
was.
You gotta do a mix up with basic ass moves. Like that shit is
I think-
hard. You gotta
I think she's more challenging than Jesse.
more challenging.
Yes,
than
he
Jesse.
is.
Yeah, I can get
Yeah.
behind
Yes.
that. I can find behind that logic.
Yeah,
Just-
she is, bro. She cannot score the ball, bro. She can't score the ball.
I don't know. I'll
Not-
also say more challenging than Faye too, because Cindy on the court's a little bit wonky sometimes. Because Chloe's a better pick off ball.
Yeah, but
Yeah, she is.
so look at her passives though. There's another 95% of the time. There's another point guard. Her shot success rate
the
increases.
thing is,
And
it's so
same thing
easy to
with her
block her
losing.
though. Still, it is very
Yeah.
easy to block her.
You can block her.
Nah, yeah, I don't play Cindy, so I don't know. I'm just going off her passives and skills that I'm looking
Cindy
at.
is bad character.
Exactly. You see my gameplay with Cindy, right? It's mostly me like trying to confuse them. Am I going to shoot the ball now? Am I going to shoot it later? That's pretty much it. That's pretty much the gameplay.
You're left right
Yeah.
straight.
Yo, facts.
Yeah, you gotta read your opponent hard, bro.
Let's tell you,
Left-
the
left
screen
right,
trade,
yeah.
please. I can't get open. I'm,
Yeah,
Yeah, the
exactly.
screens too. Screens, yeah, you have to be screens.
You're basically a shooting guard who has nothing. Like you have like a little bit of pass. That's
Yeah.
pretty much it.
Bro, how did they fuck up Sydney so bad? Yo?
She's a starting character. What do you mean?
You know what?
How is
Honestly,
it so bad?
I don't think they messed up with Cindy. I think what it is with a lot of the free to play characters. I think the problem is they just came out with characters that just kind of canceled them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just all it is. 'Cause
Okay.
honestly, Cindy was a beast back in the day. Like before,
True.
Trey, look at it like this, Trey. Before you was able to put 250 jump shot block on all your damn small forwards, you wasn't blocking them cities like that.
Yeah, you're right.
Cindy was not gonna block.
Probably
Jumper was weird.
a 3x3 mode, you know, yeah.
Yeah,
He
true.
doesn't
I'm honestly
look
gonna put her
like-
above Big Dog. Big Dog just has, I
Big
feel
Dog,
like he's a little bit
yeah.
easier. The pass and the
But,
rebound.
you know, Pedro and Kim, they can both be played at a high level. She
Yeah,
could. Saru can too. Joey, he could. So it's just like I don't know. It's like these old characters, but they are just so.
The game just left them. The game just left them behind. Because at one point, like a lot of these characters, like there was a Pedro meta, there was a Joey meta. ISO Kim was a thing back in the day. Murdoch was a savage in 2-point meta. It's just you got characters now that just kind of just wipe the floor with them. It's like why play Cindy when I can play Chloe or Ayla? Or to give Jason credit, and I don't even play this character, but Ginger is better than Cindy.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Like it's just they keep dropping these characters that are just way better than
they're just way better. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. To be honest though, there is only one character who survived 2017, 18, 19, 20, you know what I'm saying? Pedro.
Yeah.
Pedro, even
that's why I keep nerfing the man, good. Trying to put him out the meta. He never comes out.
Pedro's out the meta now.
Pedro is it, bro. Pedro is it.
Is it, bro.
If your team got 5 seconds, call time out Pedro. Right.
All right, hold on, guys. Let's go to the next one, the next point guard, which is Ginger. And this man Darkness voice, so I'm going to put Ginger in easy fast. The thing is, I would say Ginger's take some skill, bro. After playing Ginger for so long, like just take some skill. She's not super hard. Her gameplay is very simple. It's a very simple gameplay. You pass the ball. That's pretty much it. You shoot when open. Go to the hole. There's not much to it. It's hard. Like Ginger's easy to play, hard to master. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
That is true.
You need to put Ginger right up there with Big Dog. They got the same kit, the same box. You can put them right up there with Big Dog.
With Big Dog. The thing is, like Ginger has like I don't know 5 different passing skills, and like it's just easy to pass the ball.
You know,
he has 1, 2.
Her jumper easy to block too.
All right, see, hold on, guys. Let's look at this in the way of like if you add a point guard to your team, what do you want your point guard to do?
Yeah, because she has way up and face up. Lay up passing the 9 so like
you want your point guard to shoot like Ginger can make wide opens.
Yes, he can.
I just want my point guard to turn the ball over.
And Pedro, bro, that man, stay doing that.
Respectfully, Ginger's easy.
We're saying Ginger's just flat out. Like, I think your gameplay's just so simple.
Maybe she's not easy, but I feel like with like she has a crossover. Like you guys were saying, Sydney can't create her own shot.
Hard to cross it.
But I'm saying she actually has a crossover.
Cindy's about shooting, but can't create her own shot.
She has a sliding catch, which is better than most people. She can pass off the sliding catch like Elena. She has shooting touch, which I know everybody puts on. So I mean, maybe she takes some skill. I don't think she's easy. Yeah, she has touch pass, which is one of the best skills.
She dribble without any dribble moves to connect that.
I think to like play to like actually, I feel like she's easy, but I feel like to actually do something, I feel like she's probably harder than Fred, in my opinion.
Harder than Fred?
I feel like Fred's so easy just because of his passives, but I feel like Ginger actually have to be able to slide and get the ball. But I feel like
honestly, I feel like I'm kind of on the opposite end of that. I feel like she would just be, because of her abilities, I feel like she'd just be a little bit easier because the difference between her and Fred, with Fred, you're expecting Fred to score. I'm not really expecting a Ginger to do much scoring.
Same.
But I feel like her abilities help her.
But I expect her, if anything, to try to get people open and get open people.
Yeah, like
versus her trying to be an ISO and score off the dribble.
Yeah, but like if we're putting in the situation of a new player, you know what I'm saying? Like she has the ability to do this.
And new players don't pass the ball. You're right.
Yeah, but she can cross over. She got touch. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. The second they shoot it, they standing for the ball right back.
Actually, yeah, I'd say Ginger takes a little brain power, but I forgot about that passing. These guys can't comprehend passing.
I think she's harder than. I can even say she's harder than Jack, in my opinion.
Jack
is so easy to use, bro.
Now that you think about it, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I think, I wasn't thinking about it like that, bro. With Ginger, you gotta understand when your teammates are open, setting them up and all that. You're a point guard, bro. You gotta, and you have 5 passing skills. You gotta help your teammates.
I'm not. You know what? I'm not even gonna lie to you though. But she might even be harder than Rebecca because, like D Money said, Rebecca gets accidental buckets.
Right, you can accidentally get a bucket.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, I was trying to do a step back. I do a pull up. It went in.
I think that's good right there.
D-Money.
Honestly, it's hard for me to put her anywhere, bro, because my Ginger just different now. Like, she's just different, so it's hard for me to even say anything about regular Ginger.
It's very hard, yeah.
He 5-3x3 mode Ginger.
Okay,
there you go.
I don't even beat her in that mode. I choose Saru all day. I can't even beat Ginger in that mode.
I think Helena's challenging.
Yeah, Helena, it's her intercept, bro. The 2 intercepts.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. She is hard to play at, bro.
Yeah, she might even be hard.
An easy character for people to pick up and play, and actually be good at trying to play great defense. That's hard, bro.
Yeah, true.
To guard a 101 drive speed ox clean as Helena. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know?
Yeah.
To play but you have to be hella good at defense.
Yeah, I feel like you have to know like if they're gonna pass, like stuff like that. I mean, obviously her intercept is good, but you still gotta know how to use it.
It's hella hard to land though when you first start off.
If you're just out there throwing your hands around, it ain't gonna work.
Like, I'm pretty sure all of us know how intercept works, but it's hella hard when you start off.
She is hard to play as, for sure.
I think she's harder than Carolina, but
I think she's harder than Camila.
Yes, she is.
Because you gotta make use of both those intercepts, bro. Camila just has 1 move. Helena has 2 intercepts, and it's off the ball.
Exactly.
Like, those are her only defensive skills, right?
Running back also.
So, like, Helena's supposed to be played like an all-rounder, but I don't think she has any unique, like, shooting skills, you know, like Ginger down there. But Ginger's very simple for gameplay.
Oh, she doesn't. I mean, like, the only offensive thing that she would have would be, what, alley-oop. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Helena doesn't have bad shooting stats. I mean, they're not great, but I mean, she's not terrible.
Yeah, like, this is a rare instance, bro. Like, Helena's like the first one on this list who's an all-rounder, but her skills and her position just make it hard to play that all-rounder. And her attributes, too. It's weird. All right, next is Lil Fox.
It's like, huh?
Yeah.
I think he's medium.
He's hard to play as, bro. Triangle, right?
Sliding catch.
For a screen.
Yeah, he's pretty. I think he's medium.
Not that hard to play.
He's easy, but if you're talking about a new, like someone just picking him up,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying
All you
medium.
have to do is just.
he might be medium.
His
Yeah,
gameplay consists of defense, but defense at the point guard, bro, is harder than the small forward. Like,
I think he's harder than
power
what
forward.
do with him.
I think he's harder than Kim.
Like, it's a good bit. So where'd you guys put him in medium, though?
I think he's harder than Kim.
Okay.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Because all the people behind him had can actually score the ball like, with that just off the bat. He kind of has to, be open. Or
honestly, I think it's easier to play terrific defense than it is to play terrific offense than it is to play terrific defense.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I would say he's harder than Kim. Right here. Yeah, that's fine. And then next is Mika.
Hard. I think he's hard character.
Mika. Yes.
Who's next?
Hardest character. These guys don't pass, and it's all pass.
True, and alley-oop's weird, bro. Like, alley-oop, you gotta have a center who understands that you want to go for that alley-oop. They have to position themselves and not make it obvious.
Yeah, because she is hard to play, bro.
I think she's harder than Carter.
But it's the thing, though.
I agree with that. Yeah, she's harder than Carter.
Yeah.
Harder than
Because Carter can at least get a little crafty with his the quick drive thing. Mika, you just passing the ball back and forth.
You talking about a new character? New characters is not passing you the ball.
He cut. About quick jumper, she got
stop driving
moves with no crossover. It's like, bro, her skills don't even.
Yeah, and Mika's aren't contributing too much on offense, like unless you're talking about passing the ball, and they need some IQ, bro. They can't be a dumbass and hold the ball for like a good while.
Like that's literally all Mika has. Like she's fast and she has really good pass stats, but everything else is like mid to trash.
Yeah,
like her defense is trash. Her mid is mid. Her 3-point shot is trash. Like she has nothing going for her.
3-point is diabolical.
Yeah, on her now.
It's horrendous. Oh my God.
I spend money on Mika now.
I say she belongs up there.
They need to retire Mika.
Gosh, I'm not retiring Mika. I'm not Mika.
All right, how about Pedro, my boys?
Pedro's easy, 100%.
Easy.
Oh, no. I would say Pedro's just flat out easy.
Listen. Let me explain.
Go ahead.
Think about it when the new players, you see the new player. What do they only do? They swipe. What does Pedro do? Steal the ball. That's all he does. All they're gonna do is slap X, and if they have Pedro, I think it's gonna be a lot easier for them.
Yeah, that's true, but guess what?
true.
It takes skill though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I
You
think
have
it's pretty
to
easy.
actually time still, because guess
Sure.
what? Right? If I'm playing Rebecca and you steal the ball, and then I do a crossover, you are going to feel dumb, right? So
Again.
playing him at a high level, bro, you have to time it perfectly every single time.
But we're saying new players, though. That's what I'm
Hold
saying.
on. And this comes to what I say,
Yeah.
Zach. Remember, it's like I feel like it's so much
I mean, like-
easier to play offense than it is defense. Like it's so much
Yes.
easier. Like imagine
Right.
Amanda versus Pedro, new player matchup. Amanda fadeaway, Pedro confused. He has to jump for it now. Like
Yeah.
Exactly.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Amanda wide open, quick jumper. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So,
like they would cook a starting Pedro any day, like all day.
yeah,
Offense is so much easier than defense.
exactly.
I don't know. I just thought of his
challenging.
mentality.
I would say he's challenging. Like if you're talking about
He's challenging.
if you're talking about a new player hopping on free week P4 Pedro. And
Yeah, they're gonna suffer.
you talking about today. They are all they're gonna, like he said, I don't know who said it, but they were right on all they're gonna do is try to
Jack-
spam.
It's a swipe. It's a
And
swipe.
let's say they actually do get the ball. What are they gonna do? Jack up a
Shoot.
terrible ass shot.
Sure tell me.
That Pedro cannot make. Now, if you're talking about back in the day, Pedro was easy.
Yeah.
We talking about, but we talking about today? Nah, he's challenging. We talking about like no buffs, no nothing, fresh out the pack, 3 week P4.
Just the pad for you reach.
Nah. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I'd say
he's
he's
back
medium.
there.
Like his
Yeah,
kit is not complicated. Like he has
Yeah.
one of the easiest kits to understand. It's just
Yeah.
you talking about a brand new a brand new player to this game, even someone who's just been playing the game for like a month. Like no,
Like it could be a swipe, and then steal, and then like a shot, and then
Yeah,
It's
see,
like
I think
why?
his kit's just very
So,
straightforward. It's just
not
defense on a
abnormal.
point guard is just a little bit harder than it is with a small forward.
But is he
Yeah.
harder to play than Fox? That's the little Fox. I mean, that's the question.
Yeah.
the little off.
Yeah, he is.
You think so?
I would say he's easier than Lil Fox.
I think
Lil
he's
Fox
easier.
gameplay requires a bit more.
Honestly, I think he's easier to play than Lil
Yeah.
Fox. As far as his kit, I think he's a lot
All you
easier to
gotta
understand what you
do
have to deal with.
is just
Then
press
Lil Fox.
triangle.
Like, you guys don't understand, bro. When I'm Pedro, when I choose Pedro, I think to myself, all right, let me get a stop and a steal. With Lil Fox, it's like, bro, I gotta make sure I'm in front of this dude. Gotta make sure I keep that little blind for defense. Gotta make sure I get control of the court because Lil Fox's skills. You know what? Now that I'm saying this, I feel like Pedro's harder. Never mind.
Yeah, right.
Well, here's the thing with Fox. So with Fox, you do have a lot more in mind as far as what you can do because Fox actually does have somewhat of an offensive hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
153 block. Oh my
But
god.
with Pedro, your job is to put the pressure on whoever has the ball.
Yeah.
So the responsibilities are a little bit different versus when you're trying to play Pedro versus trying to play Fox. Like if I got a Fox, if I'm matched up against a Fox, I'm not really worried about not saying that a Fox can't take the ball from me, but it's not really something that's on my mind.
True. Yeah,
If
he
I got
applies a lot more defense.
Pedro
I mean, a lot more
chasing-
pressure on defense.
If I got a Pedro chasing me around, I ain't trying to hold the ball for too long.
Yep. Yeah, Pedro does his job just
Yeah.
by standing there, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still say he's hard when the offense picks up. Maybe
So
I'll still say medium.
He's challenging, but I don't think he's more challenging than Fox.
I don't know. Can we all agree
Like,
medium, or do you guys still think he belongs somewhere
we
else?
might need to reevaluate.
No, I think
Fox.
he's medium.
Medium.
He is.
I think he's a little easier than Kim if we're going off that.
A little easier than Kim. Can we all agree with
Easier
that?
than Kim. Oh, I did not. Kim is super duper easy. Every
I done-
player that's new.
I done played enough games
Oh my
with y'all to know.
God.
Trey, Kim was like
wow.
three
At one point,
positions
we
ago.
didn't all rage quit. because
That's
of
easy to
people
comprehend, though, right? Pedro, man, he's good at defense. And who players, bro, they are bad at defense. Like, so it's like, can you really play him that well?
Yeah,
Like,
I'd
no.
say Kim's easier because then again, I really think offense is just easier than defense.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it
Our
is.
offense is stupid.
Especially nowadays.
Yeah,
Yeah, way easier.
yeah. So I'll leave him right there. We'll reevaluate after this last one, Professor. I don't even play Professor like that anymore.
Yeah, I'll play it like I don't really know.
Especially at kill pass, bro, he will be so much better. But
Yeah.
it's like, bro, he don't got kill pass for his whole. So it's like, bro, he
Yeah,
can't
damn,
really
man.
ISO.
Honestly, I think he's challenging up there with Cindy.
Yeah, he is challenging to be honest, but he can't
To be
really
efficient,
score.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that. I would
Because he gets
probably-
a.
I don't know if I say he's more challenging than MC, but he does take some skill and some IQ.
Yeah,
He gets a buff off
Yeah,
the
he
dribble.
does.
That's the thing.
you're a point
Oh, he
guard
gets a
and you gotta
shot
get the
suggestion.
passes off, but there's a
Right.
lot of other point guards with just simpler passes. And
Yeah,
this
but
man
right,
Professor
right,
also has a lot of
because-
fucking scoring
Right.
moves that you gotta make
That's
use
Yeah.
of.
Because the crazy thing, people, when they play him, they're going to play him just like they play a Nova.
Yeah,
But he has a more useful kit than Noah does.
yep, exactly. And he's playing the point guard role, so you don't really expect him to take over as main scorer. He doesn't need to.
I like the huncho.
Yep.
Yes, the honcho, bro.
Yeah, I put him lower than
Hey.
MC because MC kind of has
Hey,
a responsibility
you're going
while
crazy.
Professor doesn't. Professor's just there for added support. All
Yeah,
right, guys, let's
right.
reevaluate this list. Do you guys think anybody should be moved immediately?
Man, Big Dog is easy. Take Big Dog and put him in easy.
He got easier.
Big
Yeah.
Dog is easy. Big Dog, go ahead and move Carter down one spot.
Is she really that hard to play as, yo?
Trey, leave Faye alone, bro.
It's
So
not
now
really
we're
hard to
moving
play.
Big Dog down to easy.
We're saying Faye off of like out of the power forwards, like what, like how you have to like. She doesn't have really a lot of box out strength. She really doesn't have a lot of, like, you know, she doesn't have power rebound like all the other ones do. You know,
Okay.
so you're kind of going off of like other power forwards,
got it. Yeah.
like how you have to use her kit.
Like with Faye, you got a little bit more responsibility. Because you have more to your kit, you have your responsibilities changed a little bit.
Plus, you feel like
We're gonna have a
Hold on. If we're moving Big Dog down, first let's move Big Dog. I think he's in
And you
take some
gotta,
skill.
Trey, you gotta remember it's also only 5-star Faye. You don't have the manual block backing you up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, right. You don't. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. My fault, because
If we're moving Big Dog down, then he might be at the top of take some skill because you gotta remember his passing, bro. Like I can't put him on the same wavelength as Big Joe and Clark and Luther because that's just way too easy.
He's not that easy. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I ain't crazy.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say he's that easy.
So what are we saying he
Because
goes?
at the same time, even though I do have a little bias towards him. Like, he has like virtually no offensive mobility whatsoever.
I think
Yeah.
he's the hardest and take some skill.
You really got to wallow him out just for him to even move around the court effectively.
All right,
See,
there
but I
we
feel like
go.
he's harder to play than Jimmy.
Then Jimmy.
Yeah,
See, he was just in challenging though, and you guys wanted me to move him down.
I don't think he's harder than Jimmy just because he don't have the same responsibilities as Jimmy. Like, you're not looking at a Big Dog to score. You're just looking at him to play rebound and get you the ball.
But I feel like a lot of people, like, I mean, at least, but we're thinking about like newer player wise. I feel like a lot of people don't look at any center to score. I mean, even like nowadays, I feel like when you solo queue, you're playing big. People don't even like look at you. They're
He
shooting
kind of convinced me
contested
though.
three.
We don't gotta look at those
Yeah,
passing skills as a necessity. You know, he just gets the ball and they can pass better because of those passing skills.
That's true. But then
Yeah.
if you think of it, if we still focus on the new players, most of them just sit in the paint anyway.
Yep.
Sure.
So
Like,
what
they
are
don't
you guys
lead
saying
that.
about
They
Faye?
don't lead that free throw line.
Hey, she is fine. Yeah.
You think she's
I
fine and
guess.
challenging?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
all right.
The only thing I do have to say is though, I might, even though I'm biased towards Faye, I might switch her and Jesse.
So Jesse's harder than Faye?
I just feel like Faye, even though like we're saying like power forward wise, I just feel like Jesse's kit is a lot more confusing to get around.
Yeah, it is though. Yeah, it is.
Like Faye for
Yeah.
rebounding wise, like you have to be smart and like obviously you know how to shoot the ball, you know, get in
No.
position to rebound and shoot and stuff. But
Yeah.
Jesse, you literally have to be able to you're basically like an all around. You have to do everything. You have to be able to pass. You know, you have to be able to
Yeah.
like, shoot a little bit. Like
And on
get her
top of that,
Jesse's
you-
pass yourself.
No,
Yeah,
and
but
then on top of that, you have to look at 9 times out of 10, who's your matchup with Faye?
Mm-hmm.
You're going against guards, small forwards, so your assignment is a little bit tougher than what Faye would have to deal with. Most of the
Here's
time.
my thing, right? So for Jesse, he only got 2 skills to actually score the ball. That's pull-up jumper and jump shot. All right.
Yep.
Look, listen, man. Those 2 skills are not hard to guard, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If y'all want to main Jesse, bro, please P6 it, bro. He plays so much better at P6, bro. P5 Jesse service. It's so bad, bro.
Same thing with Faye, to be honest, with that manual block.
It's like Jesus Christ, bro.
All right, my boys. Anybody else who you think should be moved?
Bro.
I think Chloe should be in a little higher up. That's
No, I think Chloe way too easy. We keeping Chloe down.
Nah, Chloe's easy, Chloe's easy. Chloe's easy.
Man, that.
Just sneak that in there for the end.
Wait, where is Chloe?
Chloe's down here, easy.
Yeah.
There's a little Murdoch.
Easy and easy.
Alright, guys. Ice Queen being that hard to play? Like, I don't know about that hard to play. It's like, she ain't that complex. All I'm saying is this. All I'm saying is this.
How do you look at it though, Trey? Like, I mean, do you play Ox that much, or do you play? Are you speaking from the aspect of you guarding Ox Queen?
So basically, I do both because guess what? I play on console when I get bored sometimes, but you know, I realize I can't block. I'm like, fuck it. But anyways, right? If a person knows how to play as a P5 Joe, my guy, take it easily transfer that skill to Ox Queen. You feel me?
Yeah, but
Ox
P5 Joey also medium.
Ox Queen can do way more than Joey, and guess what, bro? She is the best shooter in the game, bro. This whole wish like, bro, she's not hard to play. My God, if I'm passing to a new P5 Ox Queen, bro, they still gonna hit, bro. That is how consistent Ox Queen is, bro. Ox Queen shooting, catching out with 3x3 mode, bro. No P-buff, no cars, move. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I would still say she's harder than the other shooting guards we have that are easier,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Like, there's no way Ox Queen's easier than Ren, Nadia, or Jason. I believe like Ox Queen just belongs in that medium. Because think about it, day one Ox Queen versus a day one Ren. Ren's gonna run to the hole and then do a fadeaway. Nadia's gonna dunk. Jason's gonna dunk. Ox Queen gotta do little dribbles to get that shot off, bro. They gotta do a little extra. They can't be like these other dudes and press one button.
I mean, like, they could, quit.
Well, you could relate Ox Queen to, like, I know I hate to say this, you can relate it to Chloe. Ox Queen, you actually have to dribble and like hop step. Chloe, you just have to hit one button.
Yep,
I hate to sound like, even when I play Chloe, I admit it.
I don't know. It's just that Ox Queen, bro, she can just make every single shot, bro. It's like,
those are those good Ox Queens, man, because they got
Yeah,
it
that's
built
the-
and all
that's
that.
No, I see
that's
what
the
what Trey's
Ox
saying. Because her passive, if you hit the green, and if you're playing against new players, say you're in low tier, 95% of the time you're probably gonna hit a lot more shots. So I do see what he's saying.
all I'm saying is,
But at the
this,
same
bro.
time, you know who you get crossed up by? You know what the Ox Queens be doing that gives them points? They be doing stop drive. They dribble, stop drive, dribble, stop drive, dribble, hop step.
Okay.
Bro, that's hard,
Yeah.
bro. That takes skill, man. That takes
Yeah.
some skill.
Yeah.
True.
But at the same time, bro, if that is your point, then of course Joey, bro, he should be harder to play. But guess what, bro? He's not hard to play, right? If a new player knows how to play Joey, bro, they can easily play as an Ox, bro.
So you're saying
You know?
Ox is harder than Joey?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Ox is just more, but you're saying like Ox is guided more towards. They have the same kit basically. Ox is guided more towards threes.
Honestly,
And,
I
like,
can
shooting.
fall behind that just because Joey, you can also score like a good bit of twos with the mix-ups with the little double clutch. Then also he has something else that I just bleeped out my mind. Oh yeah, the pull-up.
That's a good take.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like Ox is like, I don't know.
Ox, you gotta do a little bit more dribble, my boys.
I don't know. I'm just tired of saying Ox.
Yeah, you do, but it's like
in the game altogether.
Bro, she gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 skills at P5. Like, bro, that's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Like dang.
And
She
Rob
gets so
Jones.
much, bro.
Because most of his characters are hard, crazy. Anything else you guys disagree with?
Bro, I think that's correct.
I know. Where are we technically placing Max? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Max was at the
Don't
end of
agree on
medium.
him being medium.
Max
Yeah.
is medium.
Yeah, he was somewhere in medium. Just don't remember where.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't
Yeah,
have him
he
on
was the
this
early
list.
one.
Apparently, they weren't a Max enthusiast.
I've got it crazy.
Yeah, honestly, I think hard is just correct, bro. All these guys are weird.
It is.
A lot of them are hard, yeah.
Here's my thing, though. A hype man, Noah, Mika, Elena, and them, bro. Even if you got platinum cards as Mika, bro, ain't nobody scared of that.
No one's gonna beat the hell no.
Yeah, he ain't right. He
It's not
Yo,
your card.
don't say that the fuck.
Yes, Jack. Like, oh, bro, I'm chilling, bro.
Like, I had
Exactly.
to see a platted out Mika that just puts fear in your heart. Just step on the court. Like,
Elena, I'm sure, you know, but like a crazy Carolina, like, bro, I'm not scared of that, bro. Like, oh shit, a 220 speed Carolina, fuck.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. I think everything's pretty much good. I think the ones that are just wavering a bit are medium and maybe a little bit of easy. And that's mostly because of William.
Really.
No. William's still easy. He just looks weird to me right here for some reason.
he's easy. He's just, I mean, you can kind of accidentally get a bucket with him too. Like, he doesn't really take a lot of effort to get buckets with. He's, like you said, he's an all-around character. So like, but he's actually perfect for beginners.
Actually, hold on.
Like,
I'd actually put him above. I just thought about something with William. I'll put him maybe
He's actually pretty
above
tough.
or below Chloe.
Yeah.
Maybe
Because, like-
above Chloe, actually.
I think he's usually
Correct,
close.
for him, he has to box out.
Yeah.
Who players don't even know they have that goddamn skill at all.
Yeah.
Tip out. Who players probably don't even know what that is. So it's like those two skills play a huge role into his kit, bro. Period.
You know, he's an all-rounder, just not as good as Lulu. And then also, his scoring game isn't as easy as Amanda's. That's why I put him up a little bit higher. He has to do a little bit extra, really. But he's still pretty simple, though. He's still very easy. He just has to do a little bit extra. You know, like that little spin around that Williams do? Just learn that. I don't think that's too hard. And then the
Yeah,
little...
now that I look at it, I don't think, honestly, I don't think Lou is that easy to play.
Don't think Lou's that easy?
Like, I honestly feel like Lou does take way more effort than people give her credit for.
She actually does this.
Because, like, she actually has, like, she's, like, one of the slower small forwards. So, like, if you're trying to play as good as her defensive stats are, if you don't have speed, you're basically pointless. You're a liability on defense if you don't have the speed to keep up with nobody.
100%.
Then on top of that, she has one of the slowest jump shots on this game.
Yeah, she is.
Like, just, it looks quick. Like, it doesn't look slow at first glance, but nah, I done went against Trey too many times. It ain't working. Like, her, if you ain't got no quick points, you're not gonna really get a shot off with her. And then even with the manual dunks, like, the manual dunks are easy, but sometimes those manual dunks will sell you, especially if you're trying to approach it from the side. Like, if you're trying to just do a straight up dunk, and it gives you, and like, because I do this all the time. So, like, you got you got a trap card, and I'm coming from the side to do a trap card dunk, but it gives me the animation for the manual dunk. That will sell you a lot of time.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, at glance, like, her kit is not hard to get, but it takes to actually use it. Nah, her kit will sell you sometimes. Like, it takes some effort and some IQ to really be effective with her, like, right out the gate.
True. Maybe right up there with Jack. I feel like...
Does that take skills to press 2 buttons and then you get a block, and then even if you miss the block, all you gotta do is just jump again?
Yeah,
get the block.
Jack just takes a little bit of skill because of the defense part. I don't know.
Really?
I feel like you can go either way with Lou. She could be harder than Jack, easier than Jack. I feel like you can go either way. It just really depends how we look at it.
I think Jack is actually easier to play. Jack just has like one skill that really doesn't get used, and that's that spin move.
Yeah.
But outside of that, everything else, like Jack is a walking bucket. Like
He is, though.
Jack is actually like one of the better face shooters, considering that his kit is not made for face shooting, but he can shoot mid ranges all day.
It doesn't make sense, coach.
All right, my boys. Anything else?
Oh, Mika, bro. Just there.
Man, the hell with Mika.
Buying cars. Oh my god. Yeah. Bro, every time I think about Mickey, it's like, dang, it's like, bro, how did y'all mess up so bad on this?
I think about that with Noah, bro.
What is that for? Mika for what? What was that for?
It could just a little bit harder with Noah.
I think what it is, because honestly, I don't think really any of these the only character I think on here truly that needs a just complete 180 rework, honestly, is Noah. For the most part, I don't think any character on here is bad per se, just at glance. I think what it is just, it's their kit. And I think what it is people only really give respect to a character if they're capable of dropping 20 points on you easily.
I would say both kit and attributes.
That too, versus a character who's just not designed to drop 20 points on you.
Yep.
If you really think about it. Like, Mika's not necessarily a bad character. She's just not designed to do what the characters that we like to play do.
Yeah, exactly.
She ain't designed to put 30 points up on you.
Now catch you later,
Zach. Zach.
Yeah, you can have a good night, Zach. A man old.
Bruh. Ain't gonna lie. Good scream though.
Yeah.
You want to scream for a little bit?
You said scrim? Oh no. I gotta call it a night, Trey. You've been up for a little bit too long.
You lost me on that one, scrim.
Trey is midnight. Trying to scrim somebody.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning. You can scrim.
I already got my coffee, bro. I'm up, bro.
Man, you gotta go to sleep, man. I don't know what your problem is, Trey. You gotta go to sleep, my dude.
Trey, we gotta work, man.
Bro.
Exactly.
Man,
Nobi said y'all scrim. You can scrim that man Nobi, Trey. 1v1 that man.
Right, go to scrim Nobi, bro. Like, the scrims at 1 a.m., bro. Come on now.
Yeah.
Trey, no one trying to go up against no maxed out jump shot block at 12 in the morning, man.
Right?
Man, Trey crazy. I gotta leave the Discord call after that one. But thank you guys for joining me in that. Yeah. Making the tier list, my boys. Catch you guys later.
All right, later, y'all. Y'all be cool.
All right, there we go, my boys. But this is the end of the tier list of easy to hardest. Really, at the end of the day, 3-on-3 is a easy ass game, my boys. It is an easy ass game. It's just some people, like everybody at hard, it's gonna take a little while to learn them, because some of them just have skills that are, you know, since 3-on-3 is a shit game, bro. Like some skills are just wonky. Like intercept, like Helena's intercept shit, tap pass, just Noah's whole entire playstyle. Hype for Tekken 8 chillers. Yeah, I can make that. And then just scoring with Carolina, like, you know, that shit's kind of hard, bro. So that's why they're all up there. They belong up there. But yeah, this is easy to hardest. So tell me just what you guys think. You know, what would you put? Where'd you put them at? Honestly, I wasn't gonna go 5 columns at first, but then I went 5 columns just to split everyone up. So it kind of made it a little bit harder. Like the medium, I feel like the medium took a little toll, right? The medium tier right there took a little toll because it's so hard to put people as medium and then where at the medium. Like they're just, you know, they're kind of weird to play, difficult, you know, just in between to play. This man said buff milk. But anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Just tell me, you know, who you think's the hardest, who you think's the easiest. I think that would be interesting to see. But this is the tier list we came up with in my Discord. I'll catch you guys later. I gotta go to sleep. Peace.